morning. Good morning. welcome, everybody. I hope we're all doing well. Yeah, we're doing something a bit different today. I know, hilariously, this has kind of shocked a few of you. But I'm gonna do an early stream. I thought we'll mix it up a bit. We've got a few more rounds to go with the Hulkenberg career mode. But I was like, we'll mix it up. We'll see how we get on by doing a bit of a cheeky morning stream. I love the fact so many of you are just so shocked and confused, despite the fact I know for a fact many of you are in the Discord server and would have seen me put up the stream schedule. ready for today. But yeah, welcome. We got Ragebait, we got Generic Username, we got Callum, we got Scruffy, we got Dart, we got Cam. Wonderful to see you all. I assume this has woken a few people up, or at least confused a lot of people. So I apologise for that, but yeah, we're gonna do Zandvoort and Italy today. So hopefully we'll get it all wrapped up before lunchtime. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very hungry. But I mean, yeah, we've got, how many races have we got left to go now? We've got 6, I believe, including today. Yeah, 6 more Grand Prix. So depending on how this goes today, I'm gonna try and do 2 today. I was only planning on doing Singapore tomorrow, and then Mexico on Wednesday, and then Brazil and Vegas. Towards the end of the week. Hey, welcome in the Hangman. And welcome, Hannah. I hope you're all doing well. So, yeah, I think the plan, like I said, will be try to do Zandvoort in Italy today, Singapore tomorrow, Mexico on Wednesday. I've been up for, what, about just over an hour? I got up, last 212 went to work, I sorted out a few random bits and pieces, had me breakfast, set up the stream, and we're good to go. Hopefully. Dart on a 190 stream streak. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, buddy. So, what are we looking at? I need a 108 point margin over Charles, leaving Italy to have the championship wrapped up. We've currently got a 53 point margin. So, I physically cannot wrap it up today. We cannot wrap it up in this stream. We will have to wait until at least Singapore next time out. But obviously, yeah, after the disappointment of Silverstone, we desperately needed that win at Belgium, especially with how much the AI tend to suck there. So I guess that's good news. How did you get on yesterday, Dal? Yeah, the sprint race annoyingly Scruffy messes that one up for me. Why are we getting through a load of subs on YouTube? But it's not on the right channel, I don't believe. That's very weird. I don't know what to make of that. Should we... Oh, that's going to be... Is that just going to be constant? Is that... I'm so confused, chat. I can't disable that, annoyingly. Or at least I don't think I can. So, let me have a double check. So, what's going on? So, McLaren still want us. I think we'll continue talks with them. We'll continue talks with McLaren. Just because we can.
I'm scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser.
Why is he just sending through a load of them?
And the meeting went well too. I know. I'm amazing.
We can't have the swoon going on for ages, can we? Maybe it's stopped now. I don't know. What if your only streams at a reasonable time? Well, say we do the occasional early stream, but that's normally with the iRacing specials. Fair play, Dom. Can't beat fish and chips. Even if it didn't end up, even if nothing else ended up happening, you had fish and chips, so that's a win in my book. Hey, welcome in, GMG. I hope you're doing well, sir. I don't think there's any point in us doing upgrades at the moment, because we have, in theory, got the best car. Banana Man, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're well. So, yeah, I don't actually believe it's worth us doing any upgrades. And there you go, Red Bull's jumped us in terms of performance. So that's good news. So, yeah, Red Bull will have to remove an upgrade. I actually need to do a video intro, don't I? That'd be bad if I forgot about that. So, let's have a look. I'm not convinced I'll do that. Overtake 8 cars, might be able to do that. ERS will definitely do that. And 3 sessions without a rewind. We should do that. We should do that, chat. Of course, we got Hulkenberg up to 99 rated in the last episode. The achievement did pop. It just didn't do it on stream. So all I've now got to do is get an A license in F1 World. And I will officially, for now, have 100%ed F1 25. So we'd be happy if we can do that. Smurf, welcome on in, sir. I might take a pit stop at the Little Bakery. I've never had a Little Bakery product. Like, even Last212 says it's, like, really good. So, is this something I need to experience at some point? Okay, yeah, we'll have that on half price. We'll try and get it in for Italy, I guess. So, what are we looking like upgrade-wise? We've still not got a great chassis. Alpine have got the best chassis, apparently, by quite some margin, which is rather impressive. Engine, I assume, are pretty good. Yeah, we're basically tied with Ferrari. Durability? How are we looking now? I mean, we've got every single upgrade done now. So, we've easily got the best durability. Despite the fact I made sure not to put emphasis on it over the course of the season. So, that's a little bit weird. So, I assume now, because I'm 99 rated... Oh, you can still keep gaining rating. So, I don't know how much more. Like, can we get all the way to the top of 99? I don't know, like, how much further that can go. Not that I'm too worried now. If we get a mechanical failure this weekend now, I'm not so worried, because I won't lose a load of acclaim in-game. Right, should we do the intro then, chat, so I don't forget? I guess the good thing is with these streams, if I do it in the morning, is I'm not so worried if it overruns. Because it's not like Last212 is going to be come home and be hungry. So we don't have to worry so much. It's just me that gets hungry. Hello everyone and welcome back to round 11 of season 3 of the F1 25 Nico Hülkenberg career mode. Yes, we return this weekend here for the reverse Dutch Grand Prix, of course. If you missed out on the video that went live a few days ago from Spa, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. It's safe to say the Belgian Grand Prix, absolutely the return to form that we needed here. 6 races, 1 more sprint to go this season. We have currently got a 53-point lead over Charles Leclerc at the top of the table. We're a little way behind Ferrari, though, in the Constructors, so I'm hoping that we can try and claw that gap back down over these next couple of weekends. But, yeah, like I said, with 6 races to go, in theory now, we could just finish right behind Charles Leclerc for all of the remaining races this season, and then we would officially be world champion. But we don't want to do that. We want to keep trying to win as many races as we possibly can. And maybe, just maybe, we can try and build up a little bit of a win streak once again. That being said, though, we're returning to Zandvoort. This has not historically been a good track for me inside this series. The Audi car has always seemingly struggled here on the Dutch circuit. So maybe this is going to be a good omen that the car now is a lot better. And we're going to be able to prove that this weekend. Maybe I'm still going to suck here. We'll have to wait and see as to how we get on. Of course, if you're new, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed. We're trying to hit 25k subs here on the channel. Also, make sure you drop me a follow on Twitch at Matt212. We're trying to hit 15k over there. But yeah, without further ado though, let's return here to Zandvoort. Wonderful chat. Right, we've got that out of the way. Normally, now I'm going to jinx myself by saying this. Normally, I find I'm quicker in the mornings than I am in the afternoon. I don't know why, but when I wake up is the fastest I drive all day. After a few laps. Oh, no. I forgot to close my eyes. F1 Crim, thank you for the follow. Welcome. That doesn't bode well, does it? It says regulation changes, apparently ready for next season. Ooh, okay then. So, dry to wet to dry, apparently. Baptiste, thank you for the follow as well. You reckon I finished outside the points? We'll wait and see. I hope not. We need to keep the points rolling in. I just want to keep the buffer over Leclerc for now. I'll be happy with that. But, yeah, with that kind of weather here, this first race, in theory, could get very, very spicy. So I'll have to wait and see about that. Hey, welcome in NASCAR Pepsi and Toadster. I hope we're all doing well. I think, yeah, I'm really surprising a lot of people. In theory, this stream should be a pretty good time if you're on the... I mean, it's quite late West Coast US, isn't it? Yeah, it's midnight, I think. Australia, though? I should do the stream upside down. Like, move my webcam upside down or something. Can I do that? Is that possible? If I go, like... Oh, no, I don't want that one.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Little briefings.
Radio check.
There you go, chat. I'm in Australia now. It's the worst joke I ever could make.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car.
I haven't completely broke that on.
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
There you go, look at that. Australian, just for a moment. Hey, welcome in, awesome. I hope you're doing well. So, reverse Zandvoort then. In theory, online it's a track that I actually really like. It tends to suck with this car. Very last setup on this game. Obviously, Matt212 setups will be returning for the F1 26 DLC. Do not fear about that. So yeah, that's gonna be good fun again. I'm still blown away by the support on that series on F1 25. Absolutely took me by surprise. Right, we'll do track climatization first. Yeah, I suppose Japan obviously is on a similar time zone, isn't it, to Australia? So it works out quite well over there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Moyland. Hopefully, well, either this will provide a distraction, or might send you back to sleep. You never know. I've got to apologise as well, chat. One of the things I didn't factor in doing an early morning stream is my voice can be a little bit croaky. So give it. Hopefully, by the time we get into the race, my voice box will be just about there. Oscar Piastri fan, welcome. So apparently we are hopefully, and now I don't know anything, but hopefully we're getting closer to some F1 26 rules. Apparently they were putting it on like, if you now buy F1 25 off certain stores, there's something about F1 26 in there. But I haven't seen anything personally in the flesh. And of course, this is the horrible thing nowadays. You never know what's AI and what isn't. Oh, this first lap's been dicey. I think we're definitely going to need a second one. A lot of only green scores. Cam with the primer. Thank you, buddy. 16 months. And Cam and I will hopefully be doing the Thruxton 4 hours next Saturday. And then the 12 hours of Spa a couple of weekends after that. In the middle of June. So exciting times. Oh no. Ah! That doesn't bode well. Well, the thing is, unlike Nord's 24, I've had a proper night's sleep. So, I mean, this is just what I should be like on a Monday morning, sort of. Motivated for another week of work. Ah, no worries, Cam. Easy. Yeah, just got to be a little bit more careful with the throttle and doing some skateboarding there. Tony Hawk Pro Skater ain't got nothing on me, chat. There we go. Nice purple lap. Yeah, I might lose my voice completely. Maybe I'm going to really struggle to do videos later on. I hadn't factored that in. Zandvoort is a weird track to learn in reverse, but once you kind of figure it out, it is really good fun. I really enjoy it. There you go, Moylan. Sorted. Get on Forza. Pickle Gaming, welcome on, welcome. I have not had ranch sauce this morning. I have absolutely not had ranch sauce. Did not have it on my cereal. Oh, chat, I bought... Because they don't have my normal cereal at the moment. Normally I have Crunchy Nut Clusters. For some reason, they just weren't in Sainsbury's last week. I basically, if they haven't got my normal cereal, I basically just try and buy something that looks on discount. So I got, what was it, Crave? But it's like white chocolate inside, but Biscoff on the outside. I mean, it's not breakfast. It does taste like dessert, which is slightly weird to kind of wrap my head around. But one of them this morning, like, because they're basically tiny little squares, I think it's just, not like split my gum, but slightly pierced it. And I can just feel it in my mouth. It's really annoying. Like, I must have accidentally, like, squeezed it underneath my tongue and got it caught. It was not ideal. Would not recommend. I mean, it's quite nice, but it's also very, very weird to have for breakfast. Yeah, I literally got wounded by cereal. I'd love to say I'm making that up. But, like, you know when you accidentally, like, push the corner of something sharp right into your gum, like, near your teeth? Crunchy nut clusters, and I genuinely feel passionately about this, so you can clip it up if you want. If you've ever had crunchy nut clusters, they in theory should be the greatest cereal in the world. They're not too sweet, they taste quite nice though. They're really, really good, except for the fact, in a 400-gram box, you get genuinely about 4 clusters, and the rest is just dust. I bought crunchy nut clusters, not crunchy nut dust. That, honestly, if I was in a position of power in this UK, I would force the Kellogg's company to create some kind of edible bonding agent to keep crunchy nut clusters together. Because if they did that, I could, like, try and make my own crunchy nut cluster company. And if you could figure out how to stop them from just turning into dust in the box, you would like, $1 billion idea. I don't see why anybody would have anything else for their breakfast cereal. If you could create crunchy nut clusters that stay as clusters, I would never eat anything else ever again. Cereal dust is awful. Why do I want dust when I want a proper cluster? That's what gets on my nerves. Why am I wearing a McLaren shirt driving as Audi? Because I don't own any Audi merch, and I didn't really think about it when I got up. We're only running Zandvoort backwards, mainly because I hate the normal layout on this game. Yeah, 212 cereal. If I could figure out that, I would give up all content creation and go all in on my actual crunchy nut clusters. That's how passionately I feel about it, chat. Yeah, normal Zandvoort on this game is just terrible. I prefer... I don't know. I quite like all 3 of the reverse tracks, but reverse Zandvoort is so far clearer than normal Zandvoort. It's just so much more fun and less clunky. Like, this corner is so satisfying to just throw it in, get the grip on the exit, try and keep that about flat out, and then roll the car into that final corner, feel the camber on the way in, square it up on the exit, and there we go. That's going to be a pretty decent run. What are we running? Low 109s? That's alright. Easy, thank you for the follow. Welcome on, welcome, welcome. There is an F2 race this weekend. I believe it's right in the middle of the Indy 500, if I'm not mistaken, the feature race. But I'm pretty certain it's at like 5 PM UK time both days. So I'll be watching qualifying and the sprint, but I might have to watch the highlights of the race. Wait, can you get Audi merch now? Maybe I need to have a look on F1 store. Maybe I'll have to buy myself like an Audi top at some point. Nico Elkenberg. I was reading chat yesterday, and I don't know whether to believe it or not, that apparently Ocon might get sacked from Haas. On the one hand, it kind of makes perfect sense, because it's generally where F1 careers go to die. On the other... Well, I suppose he hasn't done that well this year, has he? But on the other hand, they're talking about getting rid of him mid-season. And, like, that seems a little bit harsh. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like Ocon, but he's not the worst driver in the world, is he? I won't be getting any F1 merch just yet, then. He's been getting dogged by Bearman, but he's got points, doesn't he? Like, he hasn't been beyond terrible. He did also take out Colapinto in China, I suppose. Oh, we are not getting the quality sim lap. It's awful. There you go, we'll make up 2/10. Yeah, there's not a chance I'm getting purple on that. Shocking lap. I mean, we seem to be good through the final part, but... Exactly, who would replace Ocon? This is what I don't get. Like, they either put Doohan in, because he's their reserve.
Take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
Yeah, they either put Doohan in as their reserve, or they try and, like, Hirakawa, apparently. Which I'm like, maybe for Toyota they want a Japanese driver in. But it all seems very strange. All seems very strange. I did watch Nerve 24. On the one hand, I was gutted for Max, the fact he had a mechanical failure from the lead. On the other hand, the amount of random just BS I've seen online from Max fans, like, hyping him up so insanely. I saw someone going, oh, he got bad luck with traffic. It's the Nürburgring. Everybody gets bad luck with traffic. The whole race is bad luck with traffic. So that was frustrating. So I was gutted for him, but I was happy the fact that his fans can't just keep going on about it all the time.
However, we'll be back.
Yeah, the Team Glock subplot was also incredible. Yeah, annoyingly, one of my shoelaces is just completely snapped. So, unfortunately, I need to probably just untie them. But, yeah, my shoelace is no more. So that's a big shame. That's a big shame. Yeah, all the other races have been done forward. So yeah, we're barely going to gain any rating now. I've maxed out focus, we're near enough maxed out pace, maxed out racecraft. I need a bit more experience and a lot more awareness. But I don't think I'm going to get that one maxed out. Hey, welcome in, Daniel.
Just look at that sea
I hope
of
you're doing well.
orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort.
Like, don't get me wrong, Max is obviously an incredible driver. I'm not arguing against that. And he did do incredibly at Nords.
Welcome along.
But it's just the amount of people going, oh, he would have lapped the entire field. They're going, Nerv's a huge lap. He's incredibly good, but also the Mercedes was actually bopped quite nicely.
Okay, let's have
People
a
go on about,
check,
oh, like the
please.
Lambos
Radio
and the
check.
Audis are on pole.
Radio check.
Mercedes clearly had a lot of race pace. Like, I mean, the other Mercedes won, didn't it, in the end? So it was clearly that it wasn't just Max and his team that had absolutely found something with it. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just, again, toxic F1 fans being toxic F1 fans. And as someone that's enjoyed watching Nerve 24 for quite a few years, it's been a bit of a shame to see. Because it does just bring in a horrible, horrible audience. But it also brings in a bigger audience, so swings and roundabouts. The Lambo was also very quick, but more over one lap than race pace. Right, get your predictions in then, people. Where do you think we're going to qualify? If you're on YouTube, you can let me know in chat. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins. Oh, there you go. We've actually been putting some clear air. Wonderful. And this thing, like, I saw someone going, oh, the Porsche should dominate. The Porsche is built for Nerve. They're going, all the GT3 cars are built for Nerve. It's basically what they're designed for. Why is the Porsche specifically built for Nerve? It's rear engine. That's not really very Nürburgring friendly. Means you don't get the weight over the front into the corners. And especially with all the elevation change. If anything, you'd argue that the Porsche actually isn't built for Nerve. I would say it's more built for Le Mans. Right, anyway, less ranting about Nerve 24. What's the next big endurance race we've got, chat? Is it Le Mans now? I assume it's Le Mans in a few weeks. Good. Easy. Half second up on Doohan. I've got no idea what time he set them. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Considering top AI down in the low 7s. I mean, we find a lot through these final few corners, but I think this first lap's going to be more of a banker than anything else. Get the throttle down. Roll it back to the line. It's going to be... Oh, there you go. 107.4. So, I mean, that's a mighty close top 10. Because we got not that far away from fastest, so that's worked out okay. We can definitely improve. Oh yeah, Spa 24 as well. That's July, is it not? I also love Spa 24. So I went there a couple of years ago. It's watching all of the cars go through Eau Rouge lap 1 is insane. Absolutely insane. Look at that. So a quarter of a second away from fastest. And I'm P8. So McLaren looked to just have the edge on everybody. Mercedes even seemed to be back a bit more. Leclerc down in 7th though, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see if we can get the jump on him. Ooh. I don't care to watch Isaac Hadjar go around. Hey, welcome in, Dexty. I hope you're doing well, sir. Oh, no. Go on, Big G. We need a big lap from you. We need a big lap from the Bortoletto. Yeah, we've got Le Mans next month, Spa 24 the month after that. Of course, obviously, you get a lot of the big American endurance races as well. I mean, the summer months are just such a great time to be a motorsport fan. There is so much going on. Oh, Big G. Sorry. That's fine, we've got out of his way. Right. Come on, then. We need to absolutely nail this, chat. I need to bring some sweat mode. We need the lap of my life here, because P8 on the grid at Zandvoort would not be ideal. Let's focus. It's just one of the most difficult tracks to try and get hooked up. Ugh. Good. And was that alright? That was okay. I'm not going to look at the delta. You guys can see the delta. I can. Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't know who's gone fastest. I was trying to nail that apex. Oh, Lando's done a 106.7. Wowee. Oh no, I missed the apex. That was bad. Just locked the front on the way in. Come on. I don't feel it's been a bad lap. Oh, we're half a second up. Okay. That's pretty good going, all things considered. 106.8, I believe. So that might be P2? P3. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So Norris on the pole then. Sainz. Very good. I wouldn't expect the Williams to be that good here. Really, really wouldn't expect the Williams to be that good around this track. We end up P3 though. Hamilton 4th ahead of Piastri. Antonelli Behrman. Russell. Max Verstappen down in P9 at home. So Red Bull, yeah, that is going to be a tough old afternoon for them. But big title rival Charles Leclerc then, chat. All the way down in P10. We put half a second on the Monegasque man. So that's going to be reassuring. Paul Aaron as well. In 11th, just ahead of Colapinto. Can anybody find out for me, chat, how many times Colapinto has outqualified Alonso this season? Because it seems to be happening a worrying amount. Like, it feels more often than not that Colapinto has outqualified Fernando. Which seems wild to say. Absolutely wild. Bit disappointed with Bortoletto down in P16, despite the fact how good the car's meant to be. But for some reason, your teammate always gets nerfed on this game. My favourite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, we just gain nothing now, do we? It'll be a very, very slow trudge to maxed out 99 rating. Yeah, we're only able to gain like a couple of 100 points. Unless I can get some... I guess even accolades won't work, will they? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the changeable weather. This is going to be brutal, man. I reckon that rain's going to rock up early. I reckon that rain's going to come at like half distance and stick around a bit longer. But we'll wait and see. Get your predictions in then, people. Let me know where you think we're going to finish this first GP. Fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy. That's goal number 1. Colapinto might have never outqualified Alonso IRL. I just mean in this series. And he will have out-qualified Alonso this year. I would assume at every single race. Oh, it's got to be Piastri. You've got to support your home hero, surely. The homeboy. I need to sneeze, chat. Oh. That's a shock for the system.
Welcome
nice and
along
early
then
on in the
to
morning.
the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort
Thank you, Ruben.
circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix.
What on earth is
It's
going
a
on with the
race
sea?
The great Jim Clark
God,
won on
pollution's
4
got bad, hasn't it?
occasions, leading for an astonishing total of
That was like
370 laps.
sloppy mud brown.
Before we begin, let's take a
Maybe
quick
actually I
look
suppose
at
that
the
is the
grid
North
lineup
Sea,
for
isn't
today's
it?
race.
It's just what the North Sea looks like. Yeah, the
Lando
Red Sea
Norris
got
put in a
real.
fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position.
The Red Sea
And
is
the smooth
leaked to
operator,
everywhere
Carlos
else.
Sainz completes the front row. As
So
we
former
continue through the
McLaren
rest of the grid
duo
today,
lineup
we
on the front
have
row.
Hulkenberg, Hamilton,
Hey!
Oscar Piastri,
Hulkmeister.
and Antonelli, Behrman, Russell, Verstappen, and Charles Leclerc.
No grid
Aaron,
pens in top 10 then.
Colapinto,
I assume it would be like
Lance
Hajar or
Stroll
Lawson
and
that's taking
Gasly.
some penalties.
Albon, Bortoletto, Liam Lawson,
Lawson has.
and
Is there
Jack
no
Dillon.
grid pens? Surely.
Fernando Alonso.
No,
and
not a
Isaac
single grid
Hadjar
penalty. That's
rounds
quite a
off the
surprise.
grid. And
Fair play.
alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff.
Wow, what a fact for
I know what
Zandvoort.
we've got to do before the start.
It's located in the Netherlands. Really? The Dutch
Okay,
Grand Prix?
radio check. Radio
Wild.
check.
Absolutely
Radio check.
wild. Right, let's have a
Okay,
look
here
then,
we
chat.
go.
What's this
I know
weather
what
doing?
you can do. Don't let me down.
I think I want to. I don't. Do I use the hards? The hard is a very good tyre here. I guess the only thing I'm worried about is track position early on. But I think we start on the hards. We try and take him a little bit further. See what's going on with the rain. And then maybe we go mediums or we try and just stick out until it gets bad. I'm going to put like 14 laps of spare fuel in. Because this place is going to be brutal for fuel. But I think that's what we're going to do. I think if we opt, yeah, for the hard tyres, we're probably going to get absolutely mugged off the start. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy. 5 red lights are coming on. Lights out, away we go. Sainz is out a rocket launch. Carlos Sainz straight to the lead of the Grand Prix. Hamilton going to try and get past me as well. So it seems like the inside line was the place to be off the launch. Going to go all the way around the outside of Lewis. Easy, easy. There we go. Wonderful. Come on. Down the inside, turn 3. So there we go. Moves done. So, all things considered, that's not too bad. Looks like Behrman's had a good getaway, a little bit further back as well. Oh yeah, I hadn't even thought that safety car. I mean, we haven't had that many safety cars this season. I'm trying to think, when was the last safety car we got? When was the last safety car we got in this series? It feels like it's been a very long time. Have we even had one this season? Right, we'll try and just settle into a rhythm. We'll find out what's going on with the weather. Yeah, it just seems like Alonso in this series just can't get good qualifying laps until... The amount of times that Colapinto hasn't done a great job in that Aston, just Fernando's done a bad job. It's quite astounding.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Right, let's have a listen then. What's going on with the weather?
Conditions look stable at the moment.
Oh, there you go.
No rain currently expected.
There
Okay,
you go.
dry seem like the best tyre for now.
So no rain expected in the first half hour then, chat. That's good to know. So we should be able to get good use out of these hards. Always worries me when the game says it's going to rain in the second half of a GP. And then it immediately goes, rain in 10 minutes. He does love to lie, does this game. Oh, I will absolutely be dipping a wheel in the grass a lot here. Especially through the exit of turn 2. You
Battery charge
almost
is
have
high.
to on
Let's
this game,
use
it's
that
quicker.
overtake button a bit
It's
more.
hilariously dumb, but it is quicker. Right, I want to just try and stick in the DRS of these two. Luckily, this is probably one of the most OP corners Not only on this track, but probably also on all of F1 25. So you can basically gain about 3/10 back on the AI.
Right, we need to get past
Yeah,
him.
we
Use
could get a
overtake,
DNF.
use
Could
overtake.
happen. Could happen. We're still yet to get a DNF this season. It's not guaranteed that I get a mechanical failure in a championship, but I still think it's likely with this Audi. Rotate those. Although if anybody does bet on a DNF and then it happens, I'm not happy. Because I will say that that person jinxed me. Williams again. Could this finally be their day? I feel like I've said that so much this season, and it's just never happened. They have led so many laps without a win. If I would have betted on DNF, would you bottle it on purpose? No. Why would I bottle it on purpose when I can bottle it by accident anyway? I'm sure I will end up bottling it, but when is the question? That's what you got to think about. There we go, new fastest.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
We've got Hamilton, Piastri out of the range, so hopefully they're not going to be too much of a threat, and especially with Leclerc down the order, unless we get some wild moments with that rain later on. I can wait to see what the Monegasque man can do. Hey, welcome in, Matt. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Ooh, site's getting sketchy. I mean, I feel like... Oh, how do you get a warning there? I feel like I was literally about to say that we're bottling it less this season. But that's... Past results are not indicative of future... Past performance, sorry, is not an indication of future results. Nice. Yeah, I think this is going to be the big thing. The AI is so good at that final corner. Like, unless Lando can really hassle Carlos, I don't think there's going to be a huge amount I can do. Because no matter which way round you run Zandvoort, it's still terrible for overtaking. I guess we can have a look down from the hairpin if we get a really good run. But we'll wait and see. So I'm already getting through a fair amount of that field. Tyre wear, though, was pretty good. In theory, we could probably do pretty much all of this race on a single set. Although I feel like they would be painful towards the end. But that probably means we can take these tyres to like lap 50 if I wanted to. Take them all the way to the wet period. Unlimited, welcome on in. Rotate that nose. Get to that curve. This is a great track, I always think, as well. If you're newer to the F1 games, about learning about weight transfer. It really does teach you a lot about kind of like how the car behaves on this game, I feel like.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.0 seconds.
Moon Boy, welcome on in. Don't hit that curb. That curb will be bad. I mean, this is probably just going to be my view for the first 25 laps. He's just staring at the back of Norris's sides. Although again, I guess the good thing is with all how upgraded the car is that battery recovery is pretty good. 2 reasons, Chrissy. Number 1, are you doing a 50% race or a 100% race? Because tyre wear is a bit weird on this game. It's slightly exponentially better if you're running a 100% event. The tyres will go slightly more than double. Number 2, Are you using setups? Matt212 setups on YouTube. That should hopefully help you out around a lot of venues. Number 3, disable surface and carcass temperature on this game. Run it on just surface only, because surface and carcass is glitched. It doesn't work. How do you perfect the overtakes? Lots of practice and trial and error. This is reverse Zandvoort. So it's a bit of a funky venue, but I prefer it over normal Zandvoort. I almost won here in CS chat, do you remember? Hard to forget that one, isn't it? Oh, I'm not a professional. Well, I guess I do technically play this game for a living, but not in like an esports capacity or anything like that. Who's my least favourite driver? Probably Stroll, but more with just the fact that he's still in F1. I mean, his personality is not great from what I've ever seen. It's more just the fact that he's kept his seat for as long as he has, without any kind of consequence. That's what makes me sad. %74% of bets are saying I'm going to win this one, are they? That's a one-way ticket for like a P3 finish or something. I haven't won back-to-back races since Austria. So, we'll have to wait and see about that one. But then again, I do love reverse Zandvoort. It's a good fun track. Almost let go of the steering wheel. Cow on a 5-stream streak as well. Thank you, buddy. This is not the F1 26 DLC. This is still F1 25 with some mods. Oh, the race is going alright, generic. We're just staring at the back of Lando. I mean, I put 12 laps of extra fuel in this car. That is still going to end up being fairly close by the end. You know what I think, chat? I reckon we could get a mechanical at Monza. That's my worrying prediction. Because we're going to try and go for the fastest ever Formula 1 race at Monza next up. Well, I just fear that we're going to get a mechanical. Oh, I am playing on PC, yes. Monza will also be a 100% Grand Prix. This series is exclusively 100% races. We're not pulling away from Hamilton that much. We are definitely just pulling away from it. But I'm intrigued to see how far Piastri can take those softs. Because McLaren are normally the best car when it comes to tyre wear. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we get a full wet Italian Grand Prix as well. This game loves to throw a wet Monza at you. Probably Blue Nose. You're probably much quicker than me on this game. And I wouldn't say that's particularly surprising. There's a lot of people that are much quicker than me on this game. I'd like to see more traditional circuits in F1. Some street circuits work quite well, but a lot of them also don't. This kind of street circuit craze we've had in the last few years. I mean, with the exception of Qatar, chat, when was the last time we got a non-street circuit added to F1? I guess Kota? Bring back him. Let's be fair. Apart from, what was it, the COVID races of 2020 and 2021, Imola didn't really ever deliver anything in the ground effect era, did it particularly? Portimao and Turkey are coming back. That is good.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
But they're both replacing more traditional tracks on the calendar anyway, aren't they? I guess, yes, Sochi. But even that was technically a street circuit count. Yeah, Sochi 2014. Yeah, some street tracks work out alright, but others are just terrible. I mean, Miami this year, as much as I hate to admit it, actually delivered a fairly entertaining race. At least kind of early on. But I guess that's the good thing now with these cars, is there is a little bit more going on. But if they announced that Miami was being removed off of Canada tomorrow, I would still celebrate. You would hear children cheering in the street. I'm going to try and get past them, but I just can't really at the moment. Plus, they're on a different strategy to me, so I can afford to wait them out a little bit longer. Kind of waiting for their tyres to hit the cliff a bit more. Yeah, we do seem to get quite a good run into there, but I don't fancy trying to get to the inside through turn 2. There we go, that might be the run. A little bit better against Lando. Oh, there you go.
They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past.
That
as
is,
soon as possible
that is
and get on with our
perfectly
race.
timed.
Push, push.
Before
Great
Mike,
stuff. It
Mark's
looks like
even
you made
finished
easy
giving
work of that
telling me,
target.
oh,
Let's
Lando.
try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Whoa, that got a bit sketchy. All the way around the outside. Oh, just about. There you go. Around the outside through the middle sector. One little misstep from Lando, especially now as his tyres begin to get a little bit more worn out. We will say thank you very much. And hopefully, Carlos should be a little bit easier to navigate, because of course he won't have DRS to defend himself. Oh, how did you manage that, Matt? I think Vegas could, in theory, stick around. I think the only problem with Vegas is it's just such a
Good job.
logistical
That was the fastest
nightmare.
lap of the race so far.
Like the fact you basically got to close down an entire city. I could see them trying to do like Vegas, say like once every 3 years or something like that, and make it like a bigger event. Almost, you know, like the Olympics or the World Cup. Maybe they get a Vegas Grand Prix every 4 years. And it's just huge. Let's see if we can try and get a run then on Carlos. I mean, Lando's already dropping out of DRS.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Tyre's still hanging on very nicely. We'll try and go high on the way in, use the camber, roll on the throttle on the way out. And let's see if we can try and get a run back in towards turn 1
Gap
to the
your teammate
inside.
behind,
There you go.
20.0 seconds.
We'll swoop through then to the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix for the first time today, ladies and gentlemen. That is wonderful news. Rotate the front through. Fair play, man. Yeah, we'll take that one. Like I said, I knew Sykes was hopefully going to be a little bit easier to navigate. We've just now got to try and get him out of the DRS quite quickly. Whoa, hello. Actually, Tywear's a little bit higher. So, I think still the goal will be try and get to about lap 50. The problem is Zandvoort just pretty much always looks slightly overcast. So, we'll try and get an update on the weather, see when that's rolling in.
We think we might see
Ooh,
some
okay.
rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
There you go.
Guys, definitely
Team Arnhem
seem like
talking
the
about
fastest
rain.
tyre at the moment.
So we'll have to just try and wait for that one. Be interesting though whether the AI can get to the wet period, but we might have nailed this on the hard. If the AI can't get there, that would be beautiful. If it's slightly more than 15 minutes, that would be glorious. toot the horn. If only I had one. I suppose I could probably add that as a soundboard to the stream. If I get stuck behind someone, I can get like an 18-wheeler horn. Ugh. Easy. Like, imagine you're stuck behind someone at Monaco. Like, I'm trying to lap Lance Stroll again, and I've just got a little thing on the screen going, ah, ah. I do need cam sound alerts. Or like, it's when one of the AI does something stupid and you're trying to lap them, so you just go, ah.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
At the BMW. A BMW horn is just the same as any other road car horn. I would assume my mother is walking the dog right now. Is a BMW horn that different to any... I've got a BMW, I've never thought... I mean, I very rarely use the horn. But I never, ever thought that it's that different. Do you not like my trucking? There seems to be a lot of hate towards my trucking press in chat, and that makes me sad. I thought people would like that. Might end the stream right there. You lot are gonna hate on me. Oh, there we go. We got sights out of the DRS. Definitely now we got the advantage on the harder tyres. I can't remember what Max sounds like. That was just my big truck horn. Maybe I'll mod my car so it's got an 18-wheeler horn. Oh, I can't. Yeah, we can just steadily build up the gaps of sights, because the team do definitely think that rain is rolling in quite soon. The other big question as well at Zandvoort is how long will the rain stay? Because the game might tell you it's not going to be around for that long, and then actually it'll be here for the rest of the afternoon. I think the track will dry up again, but it's very, very difficult to tell. Ooh, a little bit twitchy there. That's not good. Big squirrely moment on exit. Yeah, I'm burning through a bit too much ERS as well at the moment. We'd like to try and charge that back up a bit. Last thing I want to do though is try and charge it up and let Sonic's back in the range. And then I've just got to drain it all again. So chat, F127, what do you guys want to see? With a clean slate, what would we love? I'd love to see F3. I'd love to see a few big changes to career mode. I want to see the AI be more consistent, track to track. The fact that there is such a pace disparity on this game is mightily infuriating. Oh, where on earth am I going there? Classic content, maybe? I think a lot of people want to see classics back. Pit lane starts, that's a big one. Editor mode? What, in terms of calendar, in terms of livery? Qualifying pit stops, like in the races. Problem is, you can't, unless you don't take... Unless you're not putting any more fuel in. No one ever really does that IRL. An AI engineer, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I feel like a database editor would be good. The ability to change lineups or, you know, change the calendar up a bit more. That'd be quite fun. That'd be really good fun. And I know I've mentioned it many times before on stream, but I did say this to EA. And I was like, is it, you know, limitations from FOM? And they were like, no. Like, why not add that then? So many people would want that. It'd be such a popular feature. More Breaking Point. Interesting. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like everybody plays Breaking Point once and then never goes back to it. It feels like it's a lot of investment in game time for something that actually doesn't... I mean, I feel like everybody will do it once, but then nobody touches it again. Yeah, the AI on F125 are definitely nerfed. But generally, the 110 AI on previous games has been pretty good. Unless you're like an absolute top esports level player. 110 AI is still a pretty good challenge. On previous games, not on F125. But the AI being terrible is exclusively an F125 issue, I feel. And a classic F1 season would be nuts. I feel like they would sell so much if they were able to do like a official F1 2007 or 2008. That would go so hard. Be so cool. Multiplayer mighty. That'd be quite funny. Oh, you gotta like both pick up the upgrades. I mean, 2-player co-op that actually works would be great. The fact Gary and I have done it every year since I think 21 or 22, and every year it's been glitched in some way or another. 1976 would be nuts. I could do that. I could probably use some of that on Automobilista at some point. That'd be quite fun. Whoa! Right, okay, yeah, tyres are definitely not perfect. Piastri still hasn't hit though, but Norris is really dropping back. Hey, welcome in, Sam. I did say this week I was mixing it up. I'm going to try some early streams. Interviews would be quite cool back in the game, although they are hilariously broken on F1 2010. When is the DLC coming out? I'd love to tell you. Who knows?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Team's still happy with tyre wear at the
taking care of
moment.
them.
Doesn't look like we're getting any more cloud cover or anything like that yet, so I don't think the AI are going to be able to get there. Unless they were already planning on doing a one-stop, I don't think they're going to make it. Have another listen.
So we're expecting rain in about 10
so
to 15 minutes.
Rain's probably
Okay,
still
dry
15,
seem like
20
the best
minutes.
tyre for now.
Might be able to push closer to like lap 35, lap 40. Hey, thank you, Omka. I'm still trying to do like the MotoGP series every other day. That's my goal with it. Where's me next?
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. So there you go. Oscar's first in, then that's not really a surprise. Yeah, the F1 movie mode was quite funny in the game. It was such an odd little DLC, but it was quite cool. Again, though, a bit like Breaking Point, you kind of do it once and then you never touch it again. I want to do a driver career 100% with Cadillac. Oh, there's Cadillac mods for
Let's use
F125.
overtake and burn off some of this energy. Gabriel coming in for his stop now.
But the F120, like I said, I think we're hopefully going to get some news about the 26 DLC quite soon. Was it the happy place, Dart? Except for place was spelt like place for a fish. Oh, there you go, science is in. Yeah, it's definitely starting to get a bit more overcast. If the AI were a bit more intelligent, I would really be trying to stretch those tyres a bit further. Actually, science has not taken those that far. In fact, Antonelli's gone as far on a set of subcompact tyres. It's quite wild. But we're building up a little bit more of a buffer. The Audi is a mod for the game. It come on. It replaces the kick-sauber. Which is good, because the kick-sauber livery was hideous. I do play MotoGP in Pro mode now, not arcade. I'm still not that good at it, though. I am still learning. But I feel like I'm getting more confident. Like, I'm able to navigate the track now fairly well and kind of get myself out of sticky situations from time to time. Hey, we're doing alright so far, Raspberries. We're just over 1/3 distance into the first race. We've got a 9-second lead now over Norris. Rain is imminent, though, so a lot could change rather quickly. Lord of the Fries is a very good one. So Piastri's going to be flying along then. But again, he's probably... Oh, I mean, that's so lucky for Sainz that he got out ahead of Max. That has completely saved Sainz's race at the moment. I don't know, Dart. Was it Dartford Fish and Chip Shop? Oh, Jack the Chipper. that's an interesting name. Fair enough. The Audi is a mod for the game. Yeah, did anybody watch the MotoGP yesterday? That was not fun in the end. Zarco and Marquez with some nasty, nasty crashes. Sainz in. Sainz fastest even. Norris in. Hamilton in. So actually, that's worked out really well for Piastri. Because all of the AI have had to pit before the rain, Piastri's got a big undercut. How's Leclerc getting on? He's still running. Oh, there you go. Fastest for him. What have you done working with F1, Artify? I think a lot of people kind of, especially with the way F1's changed in the last few years, feel a bit more boring. The Zandvoort, I tell you what, Riley, is so much better in reverse. It's so much more fun. That is a hilarious question, Leg. Not particularly. I have a rough idea of what's going on. I know United won yesterday. But I don't follow football particularly closely. The upcycled F1 car part market. Interesting. That's quite cool. So is that like when you see like people have turned like an F1 race tyre into like a coffee table and things? That kind of thing. I mean, yeah, these tyres are going to easily make half distance. But it's definitely now getting more overcast. This isn't a typical August day in Zandvoort. We're going to start lapping people fairly soon, though. Which seems to have become a more common theme this season. Things looking pretty good at this stage. Yeah, Zandvoort Reverse is probably... I would say it's slightly more forgiving as well, but it is just way more fun. This track feels so clunky than all the way around. It's not perfect this way, it's still very, very difficult to overtake, but it is a bit more fun. It feels a bit quicker. I don't believe it actually is, but it feels quicker. What's my go-to track for practicing? Honestly, I don't really practice that much on this game. I would say if you're trying to like learn no assist and stuff, Baku's probably the best place to go. Because it's really good for learning ABS and traction. Because there's obviously a lot of big braking zones and a lot of big traction zones.
Okay, we don't think we're far away
Well,
from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Rain is definitely on the way. Sainz and Piastri still taking time out of us. So Leclerc is 6th. So if I were to win and Leclerc were to finish 6th, that'd be a 17-point swing. That would up our championship lead to 70 points with 5 rounds to go. That would be reassuring. That is so cool. That is so cool, after all. How do you get access to that stuff in the first place? That's what I want to know. Who do you contact?
Okay, the pit window's open.
Yeah, so
let's box
we're
this
planning
lap,
on staying
box
out
this
until the
lap.
wet period. So I think we should still be safe on fuel. I mean, tyres, yeah, we could go to all the way to about lap 50 if we needed to. I don't think we're going to need to, but I'm kind of now stuck in this. I have to go to the wets, or the intermediates. Because now Sainz and
Nico,
Piastri are
we've
super
got some
close.
clear track around us now, so let's use it and make
So I
this
think,
next
honestly,
lap a quick
you could have
one.
probably
Let's
done,
go.
like, I guess what Oscar's done, like, soft medium, and been very quick, or, like, medium soft. But we'll have to wait and see how much longer the track's going to stay dry. It's the whole theory, the sunk cost fallacy, chap. Once you start going a bit too far on one set of tyres, you've got to keep going, because you don't want to basically lose out everything you've already done. When actually on F125, different tyre structures work quite well. Although, what was it we did see in F1 Esports? I think it was Jarno tried a 2-stop, didn't he? And that just did not work. Oh, is that rain? Oh, there's the rain, chap. There we go.
Okay, really, really
So,
good.
not
You
gonna be
hit
long
that
then
target
before we're gonna see the
nicely.
switch.
There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
I would always rather be slightly too early than slightly too late to set the indices. I don't think the rain's going to roll in too heavily, but it might be a couple more laps. Yeah, grip's still there for now, but there are already a couple of splotches on the screen. Easy. Easy. Easy.
Be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
That's normally a pretty good omen that we're getting towards the changeover point. When Mark says we're nowhere near the changeover point, that normally means we're getting close to it. Oh, the fronts there just do not bite me. I think we'll go one more. Oh, racing around dock on my FLT. What does that mean, man? It's probably Mercedes this year. Mercedes are definitely the ones with auto-lose already. But they knew that coming into this year. They needed this. Ah, forklift. Are you forklift certified, man? Are you forklift certified, sir? Right, chat. I'm happy to announce Matt212, 212 Media will all be being passed over to Matt Turner. The Twitch, the YouTube, everything. He is clearly the rightful owner. He is forklift certified. He deserves this.
Turning, we think
Yeah,
it's time to box now.
I don't think we've lost out too much by staying out the extra lap. In fact, yeah, all the AI stayed out, so they are not gaining it back on us. Right, we'll peel him. Hopefully Bortoletto's not going to cost us too much.
Gabriel is in the pits now.
I mean, depending on how bad it gets, we could see full wets, but I doubt it. Right, we've got to be so careful on entry. It's so easy just to run wide. But I'm not Formula Kai, so I should be all good. Don't do dumb for speeding either. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. No risk on the way in. Enjoy it, Matt. I've looked after her, but I was always waiting for this moment. Oh, it's going to be a bad stop. There we go.
Right, let's go.
Still 2.3.
That was a fantastic
Okay.
stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
I love how broken the pit stops are when it's 2 cars in. Oh, Norris has stayed out. Will Leclerc do the same? Oh, that's a bad call. It's a bad call by those teams. Leclerc's in. So Ferrari, I think, have made the wise choice there. So probably going to put at least 3-4 seconds on Lando this lap.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates.
Yeah, McLaren could still be a threat. Could still be a threat this season. I'll have to wait and see. I just want to see Ferrari be a threat. Seems like all the upgrades they brought to Miami didn't work out as well as they'd hoped. Yeah, Lando is losing so much ground. I could have upped the front.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. That's already 5 seconds we put on Lando then this lap. So, going that 1 lap extra, I really don't think has paid dividends for him. Might have actually let Leclerc through. It would be wild if Antonelli does win this title. Being F1 World Champion at 20 years old would be insane.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
And like, he would be barely 20 years old when he wins it. Alright, come on, we gotta keep closing in on these guys. So, Hamilton's passed Norris. But Leclerc hasn't. But Leclerc did get past Behrman, so he's running in P6. So Sainz is still having a pretty good race. Sainz is still running P2. Norris has really struggled, actually. But at least both my title rivals aren't having a particularly fun time. Because we are now at the stage of the campaign where we're slowly eliminating people from the world title hunt. Oh, that sucks, Autopilot. That's awful. I mean, business is always cutthroat, isn't it? But that is terrible. It does tend to bring out, it can bring out the worst in people, I should say. It doesn't always. It really can. As long as we can manage these tyres, we should be good for the next few laps. And then it's just a question of whether we go back to dries towards the end. But the hard tyre was absolutely the right way to go at the start. Because I don't think the mediums were going to hold up that well. They would have probably got to the pit-in lap, but of course we didn't know that at the start. Hindsight is a beautiful thing. I can see Verstappen going to WEC if either a team is willing to really pay out the big bucks. I'm looking at you, Aston Martin, or you know, is it
Looks like we're
say
running on
off?
a dry track
Okay,
soon.
really?
Back to dry shortly.
Team reckon the rain's already going to be stopping. Wow, okay. Or of course, you know, like Red Bull want to try and do something or something wild. There would have to be a lot of money flying around. Or, of course, you know, whether, you know, if he wanted to do, like, GT racing, or whether he'd set up his own, I mean, he kind of already has, but properly doing one of his own team. Get into, like, the half-team management role as well. But I think Max just wants to drive, doesn't he? Yeah, I mean, Canada is make or break for Russell, I feel, this season. I know it's still quite early on, but if he... Yeah, Miami has always been a bit sketchy track for him. Canada has historically been a very good venue for him. Apart from the year he stacked it. So he needs to deliver in Montreal. Right, come on, Hatchel. Let's hope the AI aren't stupid. I'll be a bit disappointed if we get a mechanical failure here. No one's broken down yet, so I'm always nervous. Alright, come on, Isaac. Move! That's why I need my truck horn. I reckon Hatar wouldn't hear it. Yeah, suddenly now we've got way too much ERS. Need to burn through some of that. I just guess there's so much more half throttling. Like, again, this track is awful to drive in the rain. So many just easy places to get it wrong. Would Charles want to do GT3 racing? I don't feel like there's that many F1 drivers that want to race GT3s. I still don't really know why Stroll did, to be honest. I mean, they had an absolute stinker. I mean, it would be mad if Max tried to go for the Triple Crown. I would love to see that. But I think he's already said he doesn't want to do Indy. But maybe that would change if he did win Le Mans. Come on, Doohan. Have mercy on me. Thank you. Do you read the main YouTube stream chat? Yeah. I believe so. I try to. I read all the messages I can see. But sometimes YouTube chat can be a little bit weird. I can see, I mean, could we end up seeing like Max go to a Mercedes and then, because they're meant to be doing a WEC program, aren't they? But the problem is Mercedes should never run a top flight Le Mans car. Never. They have such a bad track record in top class of Le Mans. It's beyond the curse at this point. It's something
Okay,
greater.
looks like some of those puddles are clearing.
I honestly thought that was going to be Mark
We're still definitely on the
Warner's
right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Yeah, so we're going to be going back to dries then fairly soon. I'll obviously have to take a set of mediums. Or I try and double stint like softs or something. Try and make sure I've got a bit of extra grip. But it's going to be a few more laps away. Mercedes, they've only ever won Le Mans once. But, of course, they had the Le Mans disaster. They had the Sauber C9 that went over down the end of Mulsanne. And, of course, Mark Webber and Peter Dumbrek with their huge crashes back at the end of the 90s. And they've never come back to top class Le Mans since. Mercedes should not race top class at Le Mans. Symphonic, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's drying up quickly. I would go mediums, sorry, hards if I had a fresh set, but I don't, sadly. I think this time around we got a decent buffer. I might wait for the AI to hit, but that has got to be one of the shortest wet periods I've ever had on this game. I thought that rain was going to last for ages, but apparently not. I'm not going back to my old set of halves. That'd be a disaster. Still a little bit of puddles, so stay out a bit longer. Does take a few more laps to kind of clear that standing water. Thank you, Fernando. I think the only problem with Porsche, of course, is that they pull that at WEC now, haven't they? They're still in IMSA, but they're not in WEC. Angry F1 Apex, thank you for following. Whoa, hello. Woo! Easy. Oh, hello. DRS is enabled. Still no one's pitting. Do I be the one to pit, chat? I don't know. We've got to be getting there, haven't we?
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
That's not good, I like planes. I would be contacting Logitech immediately. Yeah, I think Max would rather do WEC than IMSA. But I feel like if he could jump in for like some of the big IMSA races as well, then thank you. I think Max will look at different things. I think he'll just want to do a lot of the big crown jewel events. You got to remember though, for Max, he's already got all the money he'll ever need. He can do whatever he wants. He could go do anything anywhere.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change
now
strategy,
it's time for the
so it's time
drive.
to box.
Still none of the AI with it. But of course, this just helps us out a little bit more in trying to get those mediums to the end. Every extra lap we do, of course, now is one lap less on those mediums. Yeah, we're safe on fuel though.
Confirmed.
There we go. I thought that wet period was going to be a whole lot worse than it has been. He says.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Nobody else has pit them. Oh, don't say Big G's going to peel in. That might really cost us. Big G, stay out. Thank you, Paul Aaron. Oh, I'm going to have to go one lap extra. I'm going to lose too much time behind Bortoletto.
Gabriel coming in for his stop now.
That shouldn't be the end of the world. But I don't want to get held up behind Big G on pit lane. So I think I've lapped Verstappen then at the moment, in his home Grand Prix. Admittedly only temporarily, but yeah, this season has not been the one for
Tyre
record.
condition still looking good.
30 laps to go though, chat. This is where I start getting nervous that we've seen no mechanical failures for anybody else. Easy. Rotate.
Looks like it's probably about time we change
Oh
tyres.
yeah, so the
It's a
AI
bit of a
now have got their
crossover
halves,
period
don't
for
they?
sure, but the longer we stay, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah, so I don't think we've really, like I said, I don't think we've lost that much from staying at the extra. I don't feel like Alpine will get bought out by Mercedes, or like a stake in Mercedes. I wonder if this is actually a masterful Mercedes play. Because obviously now McLaren have sent to the
Car
FIA
behind you's just come in with the
going,
hard tyres.
how
Car
unfair
behind,
this is.
running hard tyres.
So I wonder if Mercedes have done this actually so Red Bull can't keep hold of V-Car. But I wonder who would buy V-Car. Will we end up getting like one of the Chinese EV companies in or something like that? Who knows? Right, over to mediums then. 30 laps to go. Hopefully these will make it. They should be alright.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Gonna lose a
Perfect
little
job on
bit
the
of
turn
ground.
in there,
Actually, I
mate.
think
Looks
we've
like a
undercut
nice stop time. We're
or
happy with
overcut,
that one.
sorry, I should say. Yeah, I think we've... No, we were already ahead of Aaron, weren't we? So, yeah, we didn't really lose anything on doing that. And obviously, we should be a bit quicker than the AI for at least a few laps here, but... We've got a buffer. If I need to pit again before the end, we probably can. Come on, George. Why am I not getting blue flags?
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Ugh. That was weird. I just wasn't getting blue flags on it. So I had to make that move happen. Yeah, we could buy an F1 team cam. I'm sure we'd have fun with it. Said it before and I've said it again, chat. I would love to have the money to run a Motorsport team. I'd want to do so much random cool stuff. If I was like a crazy billionaire, I would put so much into owning like a junior Formula team, all that kind of thing. Do GT racing, loads of just cool stuff. Two Motorsports IRL would go hard, let me tell you. Yeah, but this is endurance racing, isn't it? Like, mechanical failures are bound to happen. Well, I was saying this earlier on, apparently Ocon could be leading. I don't know whether to believe that. But I think Alonso apparently doesn't want to now call it at the end of this year. Maybe we could see a Colapinto go if more people want the Alpine seat. I don't know. Oh, okay. I like the sound of that dot. Easy. So yeah, we've got 22-second buffer over Carlos, so even if I did need to pit again, we'd probably hang on to that. We'd hang on to the lead. But really, we basically got the buffer from the AI pitting, and then we've just held it up to this point. We haven't actually been, I don't think, really much quicker than Sainz today. It has all been down to strategy. Which is quite wild when you think about it. Yeah, Ocon apparently, Io Komatsu and him do not see eye to eye. And with Behrman cooking as much as he is, Ocon could be on the chopping block. So fun when you go back to a dry track on this game. Feels like you can push so much. Oh, there you go. First driver under the 110 mark. It's good. Just over 25 laps to go. But I think it's just Io Komatsu can obviously go, look what Ollie's able to do in the other car. And you're just not managing that. I mean, Ollie Behrman obviously is a star. I'd be staggered if he doesn't end up becoming world champion. Then again, I think we all would have thought Leclerc by now would be world champion. Thank you. Will Leclerc ever win an F1 World Championship, chat? I sort of hope so. I think if he doesn't, he'd go down as probably the best driver not to win. The fact that he's never really been close coming into the season either is wild. Hey, welcome in, Toast. Hope you're doing well, sir.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And now we're motoring. Oh, no. We're not motoring, chat. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I assume those yellows are from me. Yeah, there you go. Yellow flags around here are completely broken as well. Can we see him leaving Ferrari though? I am live. This is definitely live. Hey, welcome in, Lisa. Yeah, definitely the horizontal stream format is much better. The short format stream is just to try and get people in, because more people see it. Oh, come on, Lawson. I know I just lapped you, but... Ah! What are you doing? Why brake there? Liam Lawson trying to jump scare me. Gaming, thank you for the follow. Ah, toast. Your final bit. I appreciate it, sir. Hey, welcome into Monkey Ball.
Okay, Nico. Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them.
Oh, Bortoletto's now been jumped by Russell. So, Leclerc's still running P6 then. So, yeah, it's not... I mean, this isn't a particularly good Ferrari track anyway on this game. But Leclerc's not had a fun afternoon. Alright, 2/3 distance though, chap, so we are getting there in this first race. Could I lap Max at home? I don't know. I think that's going to be a tall order towards the end of the afternoon. Especially, again, I've got to think about the bigger picture. We've got to think about the World Championship. But another win for 99 rated Hulkenberg would be glorious. There is still a long way to go, and I'm still nervous about mechanical failures. Get that nose in. Get that nose tipped in. Just gotta start plugging away the laps towards the end of the afternoon. I mean, I don't know how bad these hard tyres are. They're hanging on pretty well, actually. They should be okay to get to the end. Getting about 1.5% a lap. I think, yeah, V8s coming back in the future is probably a good thing. V8s on synthetic fuels, I think, will hopefully be the direction they take. I mean, I'd love in a perfect world for synthetic fuels to completely take over and kind of be the saviour of the modern car. That'd be good. I mean, I'd like Matt212's got an electric car. I like it. They definitely come with their own advantages. But overall, the idea of being able to put synthetic fuel in any current road car and not have to build anything new would be huge in an ideal world. Plus, then you think if synthetic fuels really took off and they were mass-produced, maybe we could get V10s back, which would be awesome. AI is set to 110. They are completely maxed out. I run no assists. They just don't do that well on this game. But I cannot make this challenge any harder for myself unless I put myself in cockpit cam. But people don't like watching that. Yeah, I only ever run 110 AI on this game. chase cam. Not a chance. Not a chance. Chase cams are awful. I don't even think I can change it. I'd have to go into the menus. Yeah, still no DNFs. I'm trying not to bring it up, Matt. I'm really trying not to think about it at the moment. Although one of the races we did recently, I think only had one, didn't it? There's probably been a few that haven't had it. V10s wouldn't be that much heavier than V8s. How about the front wing cap? Oh, that was arguably even worse. Hey, welcome in, Chris. We're doing alright so far. 20 laps to go. We've got a 24-second margin. I'm more nervous for Monza next, to be honest, but we'll wait and see. I could, yeah, apparently Oscar and Max could do a straight swap, which would be nuts. Which I guess would be better than going to Red Bull with Max. But apparently Mark Webber desperately wants him to be a #1 driver somewhere. Wait, you always use, like, front bumper cam on your Gran Turismo. Disgusting. Right, come on, Colapinto. So Mercedes, despite looking like they had good pace yesterday, are really began to struggle. Any drivers from any era. Probably Senna and Lewis. I feel like those two going side by side would be wild. Although I feel then you would obviously tarnish Lewis's love for Senna, so maybe that wouldn't be so good. Sainz back to McLaren. I haven't seen that one. Why would McLaren want him back, though? Who's he replacing? Seems like a very odd move. Why do they add that bar straight down the middle of the driver's view? It's to protect the driver from debris. Horrible when you get up on that inside curve and he just washes the front out. But we're going to hopefully lap up into the points. Antonelli, next one on the old hit list. Hey, thank you very much, Raspberries. And you. You'd be surprised. It's more about like stopping a wheel or another car. Or something like that. Little bits of debris aren't the scary ones. It's when you've got like a car in the air landing on top of you and things like that. It saved Grosjean's life a few years ago. Because he would have probably been decapitated, chap. In that Bahrain 2020 crash. Yeah, it kind of depends on what happens with Alonso, just how much longer he wants to stay. I'd still love to see Alonso go anywhere else and see how he stacks up against anybody not called Lance Stroll. It did save Leclerc at Belgium, didn't it? Definitely, I think the Halo was certainly warranted its place in the sport in the almost 10 years we've had it now. Oh, thank you. Can we catch Max? I don't think so. 17 laps to go. I need probably close to a second a lap. Could Yuki go to Aston? I feel like Yuki might just slowly fizzle out of kind of F1 talk. I can see him go back to doing like Super GT or something. Ugh. It feels like already we don't really talk about Yuki too much. We're mainly ahead actually through strategy today. The AI had to pit once before the rain. I managed to extend my first, didn't get there. Oh, that that's a stupid second warning. That's basically how we've got the advantage we've got over Sainz, is by doing one less stop. Our race pace has actually been fairly close.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
I mean, could Yuki end up doing like a whole switcheroo and going to Toyota with Haas if they want to get rid of Ocon? But again, Ocon for Sonoda feels like just a very big sideways step. I think they've just kind of got to accept to a certain degree that Behrman's just a baller. That's also true, but so Yuki can be as well, though. Let's not forget. Is Ocon a good guy? He's made enemies out of pretty much every teammate he's ever had. Yeah, all my sat now. Does it? Well, no, doesn't like him. That was scary. Yeah, tyres are, I mean, they should, like I said, they should be fine, but they're definitely starting to feel a little bit more sketchy. Just got to be careful with them. That's not such a surprise. But again, this is what Ocon does. He seems to fight his teammate harder than anybody else on track, which always seems a bit weird. Best has never done anything wrong. Ask Max Verstappen that in Brazil 2018. Yeah, I have seen clips of it. I do need to give it a listen at some point. Because Rob Smedley, I think, is also quite an interesting character. It seems like a very odd hill to die on, Toast. I respect you, I respect it, but it seems like an odd hill to die on. But Esteban Ocon is a perfect driver. Hey, no worries, Chris. Have a good one.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
I literally read wear then and got nervous. I am getting nervous now. Less than 15 laps to go, still no mechanicals for anybody. I literally said at the start of this race, or pre-weekend, that we've got the best durability on the grid. That would absolutely be a recipe for a mechanical. Ugh. Apologies, chat. Oh, I got another one as well. Ugh. I'm definitely more sneezy in the morning. Whew. Thank you. Yeah, can we get 30 seconds over Sainz? I think we might just be able to get that. Kind of depends on how these tyres hang on. got to throw the car over that first curve, don't you? So, chat, here's a question then. F1 25, game's been out now for almost a year. What are our overall thoughts and feelings? My team was an absolute flop. That was a huge, huge shame. But apart from that, I don't feel like the game is that bad. I don't know. Well, it's again the weird thing, isn't it, Formula 1? Ocon did beat Alonso. Just. But he did still beat him. He's better than F1 24. I feel like people forget how frustrating F1 24 was to play. F1 24 at times was genuinely infuriating. Maybe chuckle chat. Here's a fun one. Because again, obviously, a big part of YouTube nowadays is looking at the numbers, digging up the data. Do you know the most popular, for me, most popular, obviously because round 1 of any My Team career mode is always the biggest one, or round 1 of career mode is always the biggest one. Do you know the most popular one I've ever had? I'll give you a few seconds. Ross Chastain fan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the DRS range on F1 24 is infuriating. F1 2021, good guess. I know someone now is just going to go have a look. Probably the F1 22 My Team. Up there again. Another good guess. Give you a few more seconds. Because I was having a look at this yesterday. Absolutely staggered me. So on my main channel, F1 24 Haas RTG round 1, I believe is the most popular. I think that's got like 105,000 views, 110,000 views. Aston Martin career mode on F1 25, driver career. Bear in mind, of course, driver career mode on F1 25 had no new features, had no major updates or overhauls, nothing. 160,000 views on the second channel. Absolutely. I was so dumbfounded by that. Really weird. Really, really. I figured like maybe an F1 2020 or yeah, like I said, 21 or 22 would have absolutely been top dog. But no, F1 25 on the second channel. How bizarre. Yeah, we're having a good race so far. Jamaica. I've kind of just been vibing in these last few laps. I mean, we've got less than 10 to go now. So this would be peak mechanical failure time. And we're going to take huge points swap. Build up more points over shell. I mean, Leclerc, Hamilton and Verstappen are getting closer together. Could we see Verstappen try and squeak through? I never thought I'd be cheering on Verstappen on this game, but here we are. Yeah, Hulkenberg domination. This is going to be what? Win number 8? If we can do this? Win number 8 of the campaign. In 11 races. It's pretty astounding. Yeah, the overall pool of viewers on F1 is definitely decreased, but I was still surprised. It was more the fact that A, it was on a second channel rather than the main channel. B, it was on a game mode that had no updates for F1 25. So there should have been very little hype on it. But yeah, it just absolutely popped off. More popular than any first episode I've done on the main channel. But YouTube is a funny little thing like that. Very funny little thing. Turn the AI up. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Seacar, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 210 AR. I could just... Oh, what on earth is that?
We've been given a time penalty.
There you go, there's a pen. Let's hope not for a red flag or anything like that.
Get your head down and let's get it done.
A red flag now would be bad, chat. I thought we'd get through this one without penalty, but... I just decided to stop turning there. Don't know why. We are on lap 65 of 72. So we are almost there of race 1. Go far, Chase. I'm not going different cameras. Oh, that is peak. Last 2 and 2 and I keep saying we need to do a roast dinner at some point. But neither of us have ever cooked one, so we're just very nervous. The mod is free. It's by Prox. It's a really, really simple install on it on PC. It's like 2 files. Just drag and drop. Maybe I... Actually, you probably couldn't see track limits better. So you can't see where the front wheels are. Ah, we finished the office Saturday night camp. Last 2 and 2 was not happy, bless her. She was sad that it's over. As long as we can get to lap 71, I believe then we can't get a mechanical. I think she's already seen Peaky Blinders. I think she wants to watch New Girl next. I'm sure we will rewatch it at some point. There's so many TV programs on our list. Oh, Leclerc's got Hamilton. I think Hamilton's really beginning to struggle towards the end of this one. Woo. AG Counted. Thank you for the follows. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have no idea what that is. The Hangman. Time for biscuits. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched the whole Mr. Beats video. Oh, Maze Runner. I've heard of Maze Runner. Are we serious? Oh, no, I can't say that yet. I'm not going to say that yet until we get to lap 71. I'm not going to jinx myself at this point of the afternoon. It cannot happen. It won't happen. We might be able to lap that Williams and Haas up in front. Behrman, Behrman's having a really good race. Albon's not, based on what Sainz has been able to do. Going to be a good day for Sainz, though. Big points for him. And again, Williams this season. How many times they could have won, but just still, I mean, this one's purely down to us, but... Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Don't say it, Matt. I keep thinking that. And it's making me nervous. Making me very, very nervous. Why aren't I playing Forza Horizon 6? Because F1 is still the more popular thing for me. Although I definitely, oh, chat, don't laugh at me. I could so do some more Forza Horizon 6 content. I know I shouldn't, but I so could. It's so fun. Yeah, here we go. It's so fun. Yeah, I can't do another channel. I can't. I can't bring myself to it. Especially if F1 is going to come out fairly soon. Or at least we're going to get some news about it. I still need to do more of the story mode and stuff. Convert the solitaire channel to F86. That's a good shame. Now, I've always said my goal, I'd love to try and get a couple of the other channels up to 100k. Matt212 gameplay, I absolutely think could. We're already nearly a quarter of the way there. Matt212 setups, I think it might take a bit longer, but that channel could get there as well. Don't know about like I don't think MotoGP's really got the English-speaking audience for it. I'd have to change the channel to Spanish or something. Yeah, that's also a very good sound cam. Hey, welcome in, Fierce. Hope you're doing well. Come on, chat. Come on. Come on. As long as we get through this final corner, we get back over that start-finish line, it is then impossible to get a mechanical failure here. Come on. Yes! Can't get a mechanical failure now. So for those of you that don't know, on F125, once you get into those last couple of laps, it is impossible. If it's already told you that you're getting a mechanical failure, you will. But as long as you get onto the penultimate lap, the game then cannot decide you're getting a mechanical failure. It won't script it. So it does look like everybody is going to get to the end, which is quite a surprise. But I'm impressed with how well the mediums have held on as this race has gone on. I've been really impressed. I thought they were going to really struggle towards the end, but they just haven't. I can still bottle it through the car. Absolutely. I believe you can also still get a DRS failure. So hopefully it's not wide open, but can't get a mechanical. So Sykes is still trying to hold off Piastri. Piastri's had a very good recovery drive as well. No! I'm going to stay quiet for this last lap and just think about what I almost did. How did we not get wing damage? My heart, man.
Caution, caution.
My heart.
Okay, you've just
Oh,
started the
no,
final
Albon!
lap of the race.
Albon's
Final
breaking down. Ah, Alexander Albon. That's a huge shame for him. Williams, double point stall. He's going to elude them this afternoon. That was so scary. I mean, that could have been 2 cars gone in an instant. How is my engine cold? Is it? It is only at 96 degrees, isn't it? Interesting. He's quite cold for F125 standards. I honestly thought then that was the wheel coming off. Luckily, we managed to scrub off enough speed and hit the wall at a perfect angle that it did nothing. I would have been so annoyed, man. So annoyed. But we've lost a few seconds to Sainz in the end, but ultimately, it's not going to make a difference here. Through the final few corners of the Dutch Grand Prix, back at reverse Zandvoort. It's going to be back-to-back wins in this series, and Zandvoort has been such an evil track for us on F125, at least in this series especially. Through the final turn, though. It's not going to be evil today. In front of the Orange Army, Nico Hülkenberg is going to win again. Beautiful.
Nice work, gents. Nice work.
Beautiful, chat. We love that. We absolutely love that. Good way to kickstart the stream. Doohan, driver of the day. Okay, where did Jack finish? I want to see his result.
What a win for Nico Hülkenberg.
Oh, look at that. 8 wins this season,
That's
chat.
2 wins in a row for them now. That's really
2 in a row, 8 wins overall. Congratulations if you voted P1. A few noggins have gone your way. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Woo! I really hope the engine isn't going to blow up at Monza. Like I always say, if I'm going to get a mechanical failure, I'd rather it happens early rather than late in a race.
With our podium trio. And making the others green with envy. It's victory
Oh,
for the
that
whole.
one
Nico
message for
Hülkenberg
Hulkenberg on
on
this
the
game
top
is
step
so
of the
frustrating.
podium.
Yeah, good script. Good script right at the end there. I thought I'd just try and keep you all on your toes. Again, I need to find my heart rate monitor. Because that would be hilarious to see how much it spiked in that moment.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, there we are then. The 2-stop strategy today. Absolutely the way to go here at Zandvoort. 24 seconds clear as Piastri did get Sainz. On the very last lap then, Oscar Piastri able to find his way past Carlos Sainz there. So it's still a podium for the Williams man. But not P2 in the end. Lando Norris ahead of Charles Leclerc. Max Verstappen also got past Hamilton. And Ollie Behrman, the last driver not to get lapped in this Grand Prix. Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Franco Colapinto getting a point for Aston Martin. So very, very good job done by him. And Liam Lawson there almost getting a point for V-Carb as well. Ahead of George Russell and Big G. Every driver was classified, obviously, despite the fact Albon retired late on in the afternoon. But we were the only driver that made the 2-stop strategy work. What does that do to the World Championship? Well, it means now we've got a 68-point lead over Leclerc. I believe there's 133 available. So Sainz now out of the hunt. Oscar Piastri also out of the hunt. We already knew Russell was mathematically out of it last weekend. So fingers crossed in front of the adoring Tifosi. We're going to knock Lewis Hamilton out of the hunt as well. And maybe Lando Norris and leave it as a 2-car race. Colapinto now 1 point ahead of Lance Stroll. Liam Lawson there, yeah, now ahead of Hadjar and Doohan on Countback. Constructors-wise, Ferrari, though, we do take a few points out of them. That buffer now down to just 20 points at the top of the table, as McLaren still ahead of Williams and Mercedes there. Aston Martin just 7 points back behind Red Bull. Could they get to them before the end of the season? Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon out for the Italian Grand Prix. Which is happening right now, chat. Don't leave. Do not leave. We've got another race coming. How am I losing experience? Make that make sense. So I max out my pace stat again. We're gaining such little rating now. Such little rating in this series. So I believe, in theory, I could get that accolade now for top 5 in the championship. Because I mathematically can't finish lower than 5th. Please be dry for Monza. Please be a dry Italian Grand Prix. That would be glorious. What was the race time there, chat? I didn't catch that one. Did we go sub 90? I feel like sub 90 at Zandvoort is good going. Even with that little bit of rain. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple of upgrades. Are we still worse than... Yeah, we are still worse than Red Bull. Come on. No wet weather. No wet weather. Oh, pardon me. Oh, McLaren apparently about to lose an upgrade. So we are now, in theory, the best car heading into this weekend. Wonderful news. So, yeah, we got 5 races. So, yeah, 133 points still available. So, everybody lower than Lewis is out now. We're up to a nice round 250 points, chat. I like that. I like that. I mean, maybe that's enough to win the title already. I'll have to wait and see. Right, let's go do the other intro. Let's try and smash out this Italian Grand Prix. We are getting towards the end of the Hulk career mode at long last. AI set to 110. Settings. Difficulty. There you go. 110. I can't make it any harder. It is maxed out. But welcome to F1 25. What was I going to check? So, yeah, accolade-wise... yeah, we're not going to get career points. We're not going to get race starts. Can't get podiums, but we can get the top 5 in the championship. Let's have a look. Trophies. So, yeah, we've only not got a trophy once this season. Last season, we got 6? 2 wins, 3... sorry, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. And season 1... I forgot we won the very first race in this series, didn't we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins and 2 thirds, but no seconds, weirdly. So, yeah, my first second place game is Shanghai Season 2. I've only finished second 4 times in this game. That's quite interesting. That is quite funny. Right, should we get on with this? Let's do this. Yeah, that far ahead on 110 AI, they're not that good. They're really not that good. And they should get better in Season 3. And at some tracks they are, just not many of them. Which is a bit frustrating. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. And welcome to round 12 of Season 3 of our F1 25 Nico Hülkenberg career mode. Yes, we return this weekend back at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, of course for the Italian Grand Prix. If you missed out on the video that went live a few days ago from Zandvoort, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. 5 races and a sprint still left of this season. We are currently 68 points clear, I should say, of Charles Leclerc at the top of the World Championship. Everybody from Carlos Sainz and down now is mathematically out of the hunt. Hopefully we're going to knock Lewis Hamilton out of it as well this weekend, as long as he basically... If Lewis Hamilton doesn't win, he is out of this World Championship fight as well. But we're back-to-back wins over the Dutch and Belgian Grand Prix weekends, so hopefully we can try and make it 3 in a row once again inside this series. Constructors-wise, we're still 20 points back behind Ferrari, so I'd love to try and close in that gap as well a little bit more here. But I'm nervous for this weekend. I feel like this is going to be a race where we get a mechanical failure. We've had a lot of luck on our side so far this campaign. A lot of things have gone quite well so far this season. Of course, if you're new, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed as well. We're trying to hit 25k subs here on the channel. Also, make sure you drop me a follow over on Twitch. We're trying to hit 15k over there. But yeah, without further ado though, let's return here to Monza. I'm gonna try and get the fastest F1 race ever, as long as it's not raining. I'm going to make sure to put my hands in front of the screen this time, chat. I feel like it's going to rain for this one. I really feel like it's going to rain. I hope not. I really want to try and go for the quickest Grand Prix of all time. But I'm not optimistic. Right, let's have a look then. FP1, raining. FP2, dry. FP3, dry. Quali, dry. It's dry! Yes! Wonderful. Wonderful. That's good news. That is very good news. And yeah, there's not even really a risk of rain either, so... I guess that kind of works out alright, because it means we can do the practice in the wet. And that sometimes can make them slightly easier, but we'll wait and see. You always seem to get at least one wet session here. It's just a question of which one.
Welcome to practice here.
Engine failure lap 39.
Welcome.
I would, like I said, I'd rather an engine failure lap 3, if we're going to get one. Oh, look at that Haas. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alright, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
So, Monza V2. How little wing am I running on this setup? I feel like with this Audi, I want a bit more wing.
We're going to be logging
especially
some
in the
extra
wet.
data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
I think the other thing is with Monza, because obviously you're so trimmed out, it is quite unforgiving. It's also the tyre PSI is so high. Wonder if we'll be able to one-stop this. A two-stop might work quite well here. It seems to be the way to go at Monza quite a lot. Right, we'll tweak a few bits. We'll go out with that. We'll see how that feels. Yeah, please no mechanical failure. I'd be so sad. Right, come on then. I always think the Audi looks really good in the
this
rain.
weather isn't going anywhere, so let us know when you've burned through those tyres and want to dry off a bit. We'll keep another set ready to go.
Yay! Thanks, Mark. He's got a towel waiting for me back in pit lane. Oh, it's so weird going from a high downforce track to a low downforce. The car behaves so differently. Right, we're going to have the speed. Sangeetha, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And Josh. Right, big Lyco. Still locking the fronts. That's to be expected though, early on, as we try and get a bit of temperature. Looks like we're pretty good on traction though. Ian Bell. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Nice and easy. Roll on that throttle. Yeah, it's always the AI is super good through the Lesmans here. Don't know why. They just seem to be able to hang on to the car really nicely. Again, big Lyco though. I would like a purple score, nice and early on. Oh no! How did I lose so much through there? Am I going to be able to do this through the final corner? Or have I messed up this first run? Oh, I messed this first run up. That's a shame. Half a second down. Wow, okay. I'm basically going to have to try and go for a qualifying lap, it would appear. So you gain loads of time in the first half and then lose it all in the second. Make it make sense. Again, Monza is one of those tracks on this game where the AI can be funky. I think as long as we get a green score then, that's got to be the goal on this first run. Like, it's just getting the bike through there. You just watch the delta drop. Maximus, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we're half a second up then, so we're slightly better than last time. Oh, really trying to attack that first curb. Just like short shifted on the exit, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, we haven't lost as much delta that time. It's still not great. I think that's going to be a corner where we struggle today. Oh, grass. Get to that apex. There you go. That's better. Really send it through. We've just ran Zandvoort. It went pretty well. Come on. No. Ah, you horrible car. Why have we got no straight line speed? It's just the AI's traction control here is nuts. Oh, yeah. I only put 7 wing on the front. It's not much. Especially in the wet conditions. It's just the traction on... Like, look at that! I'm losing delta and they're still... I'm trying to get on the throttle early. They're just so good at the final corner here. Even if I try and veer off like that, you still can't do it. Yep. I think we're just destined to be a 10th down. I only use rewind in practice, just so I don't have to do loads of laps. Because nobody wants to see me try and do the same practice program 14 times. Because the AI is broken. Oh, that was better. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, you've got to be joking me. So I get the time, but then I don't get the target. So I go like this then. Too slow? Oh, you horrible game. There we there we go. That must have been just on the delta and just on the fuel. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Alright, we'll do... no. Not doing fuel management again. I'm sure that was worth it for the 100 R&D I now don't need on this game. Sure it was worth it. Oh, you could smurf, but where's the fun in that? Right, now we're on inters. Okay. Human 11, thank you for the follow. Oh, welcome on in, sorry, I should say. Alright, at least we can use overtake mode. Try and get a bit more speed out of this car. I mean, 32.1, that should be good, shouldn't it? We should be able to set 32s. I mean, even that, at 90-second lap times, a Grand Prix round here is still going to take less than 80 minutes. Let's say, I don't think we'll be able to go sub 70, but we might be able to get close. IRL record is like 73. I'd love to tell you, 11, I've got no idea. No idea where the F1 26 update is. For sub 70, chat, what lap time do we need to average? You've got to be looking at probably... what, under 120s? That would probably be quite difficult. Oh, that's stupid. I will definitely be playing on the F1 26 DLC when it comes out. You just don't know when. I mean, it's my job. I've got to play it when it comes out. Otherwise, I won't be able to pay my mortgage. And that would be bad, chat. Don't not pay your mortgage. That's one adult thing I've learned. I mean, not from bad experience or anything. It's just fairly obvious. 28.7, so we should be able to smash these. Oh, thanks, Callum. What would you define my job is, Callum? Out of interest, go on. What bit am I not good at? Pretend race car driver. That's where you got it wrong. That's not actually my job, though, is it? I mean, I think that is my Instagram bio. I talk over pretend race cars for a living. Go full simulator, they pay well. Does it? I feel like the content space has way more opportunities in sim racing to pay well than the esports side. There's not that many people full-time as just an esports driver. I just do random ones. Ringmeister runs every hour, Lagman. I don't pick a certain time slot. I just run one whenever I'm available. It's both. It both has an electric battery and an internal combustion engine. It's a hybrid. Yeah, I don't think that much about it, La Hangman. Especially with those races that you're pretty much always going to get a lobby. Some series you have to, but not like Ringmeister. Ringmeister is not one of those series. In the same way I wouldn't pick a specific time slot to do like MX5 Cup racing. because there's always going to be people doing it. Like the Australian supercars and things like that I did, because it was always like 10, 15 on a Monday. Yeah, you're going to be grinding it out, aren't you? GR86 is me, isn't it? Right, well at least we're going to get this program with a bit less work. Laps track is definitely improving though, so... Maybe we'll be able to cheese the qualifying sim run. If the track's just getting better. Yeah, you want to rev it out in 5th, don't you? Up that hill. Right, come on then. Last practice program, then we'll head into qualifying. I think we got all purple at Zandvoort, didn't we? We're not going to get all purple here, but if we can get all of them, at least to agree, I'll feel happy with that. It looks like the rain's getting worse again. So, best lap we've done is a 28.2. Let's see what the target delta is. Let's have a whirl. Anything lower than like a 27, I think we might be in trouble. 28.9, okay, we should smash that. We'll try and gain a load of time at turn 1. Unless, like I said, track is getting worse again. Oh, look at that already. Half a second to the good. That's what I like to see. Game definitely thinks I should be running less. Oh, I was lucky to get the nose in. Oh, no. Ah, that curve, man. We're going to smash this one. I mean, look at this. To be fair, this has historically been quite a good track for Bortoletto on this game. Maybe, just maybe, Big G can help us out in our quest against Ferrari. Like I always said, big goal is to try and win the drivers, but if there's a chance at the constructors, I still want to go for it. If we can get effectively what was originally Kick Sauber in this game of Constructors Championship, that'd be wild. Look at that. That's going to be what, 20? That's 26.5. Okay. So yeah, we could have done a bit better than I thought. I underestimated myself.
With that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Okay.
Right, let's go into
recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions.
Let's go
And
qualify.
that's it. Practice is officially over.
2.6
Until
seconds.
next time,
Wow.
goodbye.
Okay, yeah, the AI's suck in the rain. Wonderful. Wonderful news for me. Oh, right. Get your predictions in then, people. Where do you think we're going to qualify? Oh, I need a lie down. It's 10 AM, chat. It's time for my morning nap, surely. Gotta be time for my morning nap. I'm not convinced we're going to be right at the front here. I reckon we might struggle a little bit.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
Such a good venue. Such a good venue. Yeah, we need to do another Hulk smash. Smash out a pole lap. I mean, we could see lap times around 1:15 here, which would be wild. But we'll wait and see.
Okay, radio check.
Like I said, this is normally a track that the AI are very good at. I think I'm going to I want to run 0 rear. I'm going to run 5 front, though, just to give us a bit of bite through the corners. So, lap times... 1:16, 1:15. We could see 14s. 1 minute 14s at Monza, chat. What is that at an average lap speed? That's got to be well in excess of 170. Okay, so we save the battery. I don't want to give anybody a tow, though. Right, come on then. 6th here, final corner. It's so weird going back out into a dry track, but let's see what we can do then. Already going to be well in excess of 200 by the time we cross the start-finish line. And we'll keep trying to carry the speed in towards turn 1. 220 miles an hour without the toe, near enough. Oh, I broke a bit too early. Oh, that was so close to track limits. Definitely left a bit of time on the table there.
P19.
I mean, it's just wild how quickly this car accelerates. Around a track like this car is nuts. Easy over the second curbs. Oh, that was good. Car sat nice and stable there. Whoa. One downshift through the first part. Oh, again. 5th gear on the exit is nuts. Need to get a good run through Ascari though. That's where we've got to really try and find the time. Again, almost 220 miles an hour. Oh, I could have just tipped it to 6th there, I reckon. Use a bit of battery on the exit. I mean, it's not felt like a perfect lap, but it hasn't felt too bad either. Make sure we save a bit of battery for the final turn. 50 metre board down 2 gears again. Use the battery all the way back round towards the line. It is going to be a 1:59. Not actually that good in the grand scheme of things. But again, the AI are super OP here over 1 lap, so there's definitely a few more tenths in it, though. I reckon we could get close to a 14. Very, very close to a 14. I'd love to know what the quickest lap someone's done around here in a maxed out car. Like, Jarno's probably able to get close to like a 13, I would have thought. So, Bortoletto's done a 15.5. Russell's done a 15.2. Leclerc, though's also done a 15.2. So, we need to find a bit of speed. I mean, Bortoletto's proven that it's doable. So, we'd have to maintain 163.3 miles an hour. What's that average lap time? That's got to, yeah, be around just under 120, I would have thought. Right, let's go. Use plenty of battery again. Right, we need to nail this lap. Otherwise the AI will get quicker and we will struggle. Try and use just a little bit more battery on the run into turn 1. We've got to be late on the brakes. Oh, lock the front slightly. Got it rotated though. That was okay. Oh, there you go. 2 tenths up immediately. Try not to use as much battery up here. We'll use a little splash just to top out the speed. Oh, again, she's sitting beautifully on those curves. Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't have gone up to 7. That was sketchy. Half a second up, though. We need to nail Ascari. Oh, that was good. Oh, Russell's done a 14.8, but we're still finding time ourselves. Leclerc 14.7. Wild. Absolutely wild laps coming in. Oh, no. No. Damn it. That's going to be the lap invalidated.
Okay, we've dropped into P14 now.
Ah, that's a shame. Wait, 7th? Did the lap count?
With qualifying complete, all that remains now.
Wait,
is
did
the
that lap
main
count,
event.
chat? I'm
We'll
so
be live
confused.
and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow.
I didn't think that would
so
count.
Make sure you join us then.
That's wild. That is wild. So Leclerc and Russell, 1:14s here. But did that lap count? I got track limits, but... Yeah, that count. It says invalidated, but it count. Okay. Don't know how we got away with that one then, but we found 3/10 sector 1, quarter of a second sector 2. We lost 2/10 sector 3, but that was pretty much all on the run to the line. But despite the fact, yeah, it literally says invalidated, it's given me the time. So had that lap not count, we would have been down in about P14. But because it is, I'm not going to complain. We have definitely glitched F1 there slightly. I mean, Big G, brilliant effort by him to go P3. Gasly in 4th. So, what's that? 6 cars from 6 different teams inside your top 6. Hamilton, he'll be disappointed. All the way down in P18 for Lewis. 1.6 seconds slower than Charlie. But that is... I mean, the Williams, that's quite a surprise that Albon is last. But there are definitely some shockers then on the grid. Verstappen only 10th as well. But I'm not going to complain. We might have glitched that one slightly, but I'm not going to complain. I honestly thought that was going to invalidate the lap. And it did, but it still gave it to me. Which is very weird. Very, very weird. I gained nothing. Nothing at all from that. That's a shame. Grid penalty start at the back. No. Game's going to give it to me. Game's going to give it to me. What can I say? It's not a me problem. It's not a me issue. Right. So, 119s. That's what we've got to average, is it? If we want to go sub 70. With pit stops, that's going to be quite difficult. But we'll see. Don't want it too easy. Monza's brutal, man. The AI is so good here. Oh, Matt, you evil man. You horrible, horrible man. Where are they? Oh, excuse me. The sunnies are going on, chat. The sunnies are going to have to go on. That's a shame. There we go. The sunnies are on for what will hopefully still be the quickest F1 race of all time. I've got to make sure I don't get damage at turn 1. Shock him. Shock him. I have to make sure I up them on the channel points now.
A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian
DNF
Grand
lap
Prix.
5. I hope not. Get your predictions in though, people. Where do you think we're going to finish here at Monza? Let me know in chat.
We've
got a big lead over Charles in the championship.
15 miles per
Hopefully.
Hour. Only a few places can
Hopefully.
challenge Monza's crown.
I mean, we
as the
might go this whole
fastest
season
track
without a
in
mechanical.
Formula
We
1.
just don't know.
Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes
Oh, that was what I was going to
make
do.
up
I was
the
just going to go
majority
grab
of the
another
11
drink.
corners on this
Let me know if there's any
3.6
group
mile
practice chat.
circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action.
I'll be back.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bortoletto, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, and Fernando Alonso. Hulkenberg, Sainz, Norris, and Paul Aaron. Lawson, Colapinto, Ollie Behrman, and Antonelli. Verstappen, Doohan, Isaac Hadjar, and Lewis Hamilton. Stroll and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. So here we are at Monza, Temple of Speed, lovely long straights, and that's it. It's easy, isn't it?
It's a little bit harder than that, Crofty, than you make out. I mean, yes, you do have those long straights, but it's linked by very tight, tricky corners. Big emphasis on braking zones around here as well, particularly into turn 1. You decelerate at the 150-meter board down to the 50-meter board, and you'll scrub off easily over 150 miles an hour. So yeah, it puts a lot of G-force on the drivers' bodies as they decelerate, and obviously it throws up a big overtaking opportunity as well come race day.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Any group pens, chat? We're still P7, so I don't believe... Yeah, there's no one in front of me that's got a group pen. Maybe someone behind, but I don't know. Any pens? Or is everybody good? Right, anyway, let's see. Oh, I don't know how much fuel to put in, chat. That's the other big one here. How much spare fuel do I put in this car? Because we are going to burn through it. Game reckons 70 minutes 40. So we need to find less than a second a lap. Which is not out of the realms of possibility. So, okay. Reckon 64 laps of fuel. We want to go slightly more than that. I think we'll go... I put 12 spare laps in at Zandvoort, so I think 12 and a half here should be fine. But team don't reckon tyre wear is going to be that bad either. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Right, come on then. We want to try and get the fastest Formula 1 Grand Prix of all time. 5 red lights are coming on here at Monza. Lights out, and away we go. Oh, come on. Don't get too bad a start. Also, well, immediately going past me. Sykes and Aaron trying to have a look in towards turn 1. Try and take it fairly easy in towards that first corner. Can we get on a... Oh, Fernando, sorry. That was on me. I was optimistic there, trying to look past Fernando. There's Paul Aaron trying to get past me on the exit. Used to be able to use a bit of battery, though. Scamper away from him, so... Bit of a clumsy start. That's okay. The Haasman trying to be brave early on here. He knows there's a good opportunity for points. Leclerc scampering away at the front. Looks like Bortoletto, though, up to P2. So Big G, a good start for our teammate. Will look to try carve his way towards the front. Oh no, Mercedes is still ahead of him, I think. That's just the sunglasses. Oh, you definitely picked the more brutal race out. Oh, that's our first warning. That's bad. I don't want to be getting warnings here. I mean, look already, the AI scampering away up at the front. DRS is everything around this track. There's Paul Aaron. Not quite able to get there. I mean, as an opening lap, the fact Leclerc's done a 120 from a standing start is nuts. Absolutely insanity.
DRS enabled.
Hey, happy birthday, Christian. All we need is for the AI to start going wheel to wheel. That will be what helps us out here. So Leclerc's gone. Obviously, he's my big focus in the championship. Hamilton, unless he gets the miracle of all miracles, is probably out of the fight. Especially lining up P18. Paul Aaron, I think, already just dropping back a little bit. No, Sykes has got by him, sorry. But hopefully, if we can get them out of the DRS, and we can get back in the range of Alonso. Look at that, they're already going wheel to wheel. Bortoletto trying to make moves happen. Don't get a warning. Yeah, Smack trying to get them. Oh, come on! 2 warnings in 2 laps for Ascari. This doesn't bode well. Really doesn't bode well. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Big G and George, they are having a scrap. Leclerc 19.5 lap time. We are on a 20.1. That would not be fast enough. I mean, it would still obliterate the actual race lap record. Full race record, but still. I'm sure I've got 53 track limits warnings before. Yeah, that was a slightly suboptimal line for Ascari. He's just trying to get used to how much the car will or won't budge. That's the big thing. We cannot afford to take prisoners, though, this afternoon. Oh, just have to get out throttle there slightly. I mean, maybe we could try and work with George if I can get past the rest of these guys. Because Leclerc is already scampering away. Oh, they're going to Constantino out awfully. It's just the drive they get on the exit as well. They're so good down in towards this final corner. Turn 1, they struggle a bit. But out of that final turn. Right, let's see how quick this Audi will go in a straight line then, chat. Got most of a charge. I reckon 228 miles an hour. 210. 220. 225. There is VMAX 229. Okay. Just got... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for everybody. No. I just trying to avoid Gasly. Damn it. Every lap so far feels like it's been a disaster here. Yeah, there goes sub 70 Dream. Damn it. I mean, Leclerc could still do it. As long as somebody does it. Oh, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Yeah, the sunglasses didn't help me there. I just didn't realise until too late that I dipped a wheel on the grass. It's one of those too many trees here, so it's too shaded. I can't see the line. And now everybody is poured on by. If we can win this race, then one of the AI's best tracks, especially in the upgraded cars, from the back, that would be huge. But at the moment, I'll be impressed if I can get back in the range quite soon. It's just the battery as well, because the AI get unlimited battery. This makes it difficult. But I mean, you look at that. Lando in that
so
McLaren.
Gap to the car ahead.
There's
1.9
every single car behind him is in the train. Yeah, this is going to be a bit like Silverstone, isn't it? We just have not got the speed. Why do you just not spin and go straight through the holes? I couldn't not spin, I locked the rear. But I could have tried to reverse and get myself out of it. But I thought, yeah, what's the point in
just
risking?
focus on the driving.
It's early doors, a red flag, something like that. A reset later on. Could be golden. Whoa. It's just the understeer. Gotta be so careful. Yeah, but I didn't realise I needed to roll off the brakes until too late. That was the problem. Because I can't see, because I've got the sunglasses on. Have I ever won a race with sunnies on? Come on, Isaac. Let's not be doing that. Yeah, I might have spanned down in turn 1, painted. It was suboptimal. Whoa, agile. Thank you. I think, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Wonderful. You see many moves around the outside for a Sky?
Good job. Nice overtake.
Arrow would still. Oh, Hamilton's got a 10-second penalty. What has Lewis been up to? Oh, you got to brake so early. You got to be so careful of what the AI are doing. Around the outside of Lance, no. Come on. I mean, we have still got good straight line speed against a lot of these guys. It's just when I have to start charging the pack again, I'll do it. Gotta be careful. I mean, it is all about battery management here. Battery management and DRS. Oh, why do the AI keep doing that? They seem to run wide through the middle of the corner and then have to correct. Are they 3 wide up there? How you doing? Yeah, it's weird kind of the way the AI is spread out as well around here. Oh, here we go. Lewis on a mission against Kimi. Ferrari versus Italian. I wonder where the loyalty will be. Thank you. Right, that's one. Can we try and get the other? Oh, we're going to have to use plenty of charge. Side by side with Lewis. Oh, you almost can't brake where you want to. You've got to be so careful. I could try and do the bump draft. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Oh, come on. What are we doing, lads? Oh, no. Grass, 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 grass. Thank you, Lewis. No! Lewis! Come on. Let's be patient with each other here. I actually want the DRS off anyway. Oh no, Kimmy! Oh, I've accidentally gone down the middle. I guess we're hanging on to the spot then. We're going to get mugged at turn 1. Oh, we'll just use all the battery, try and get away from them. Leave them to scrap. Look at that. Antonelli, Hadjar, and Hamilton. 3 wide. That is a scary pack of bees behind. I mean, Leclerc, Russell, and Bortoleto are having a fun old time. I have no idea how Hamilton's got that penalty. I would assume he did something egregious at turn 1. But I honestly do not know. I mean, with the way this start has gone, this would absolutely be the race where I do end up with a mechanical failure. Oh, Antonelli's trying to stick with us. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for turn 1. Fire Aspect, welcome on in. Oh no, Kimmy! How have you got that much speed in a Mercedes? Oh no. Can't afford them to risk the pen. Have to lift out of it. It shouldn't matter too much. You should be able to get the drive on him. Come on. Whoa, what are you doing, Kimmy? He's all over the show at turn 1.
Okay, Nico, we've got to move up the order if we can, so I'm setting you a new target. Push,
thanks, Mark.
push.
Got to be P11. That might not be so easy. Oh, come on. Again, it's just you try and use a bit of battery and the AI just use all of theirs. But then they can use all of it again on the next straight. Oh, that's really stupid. There you go, first pen of the day.
I'm afraid you're
Worried it might not be the
last
last.
incident, mate.
Think we're going to lose some points to Leclerc in the world title today. Unless he too stops. Come on. Roll on the floor. Oh, we might have to try and get Colapinto as well. Big dive. Thank you. Oh, Lawson again running P11. Let's not forget he finished P11 at Zandvoort and is yet to score a point this season. See, look, when we can get through, we absolutely then drive away from the AI. It's just trying to get through. That's the difficult bit. I think we've just got to wait for turn 1. I think that's probably going to be our best spot to go for these. Oh, there you go, Albert. I mean, look at that, Albert. Whoa, Lawson. Okay. Yeah, backed out of it in the end, but that was a rather dangerous block. All got a little bit scary there. It's just that outside little curve. The AI can hit it and they won't get affected. You always do. Let me try and look back past Albon. Oh, don't what there is. That was scary. I threw another one.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Oh, we're almost back into the points then. Yep.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target
Also
well
just
there.
basically
Nice one.
invited me
Long way
around
to
the
go in this
outside.
race,
That was
though,
weird.
So keep your head down.
If we get in the range of Aaron, that'd be nice. Don't think so. Not quite there. Oh, we're close. Purple first sector though, that's what we need. We still haven't gone sub 120 today. I mean, look at that, Lawson's just fallen away immediately. It does very much feel like once you get ahead of the AI, they then struggle. Rather strange. Right, now I'm sure there's going to be a sitting duck back in towards turn 1.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us.
There you go,
19.1 seconds.
Bortoletto, though, already 17 seconds up the road. Oh, hello. Don't you dare move over on the braking zone. If anything, it makes me more likely to dive bomb your pool. There we go. Get him out of the range as well immediately. Beautiful.
And gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds.
Oh, come on. I mean, like I said, it's all about just trying to get in the range of the next car. But every place now we gain is a bonus in the championship. Or is damage limitation at the moment, I guess.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Just gotta keep trying to push through. It might be that we can get back up to 4th quite easily and then just go nowhere from there. Because that top 3 are gone. Have you eaten now, La Hangman? You need to be eating. Yeah, the sound of the cars might be calming. The random noises I make probably isn't so helpful. I mean, that's a decent start. Still not fantastic, but... sorry, Lando. You're getting dive bombed there in case you didn't realise. I have not looked at the fuel yet. I've got no idea how much fuel we're burning through. Oh, we're actually not getting through that much. Why did I overfuel so much? Oh, Alonso, around the outside of Behrman. You've got to be so convinced you're going to make that one. You do not want to be side by side into here. Is that William? Yeah, it must be... What's it? Sainz P4? Or is it Albon? I can't remember which Williams did well. Come on. Use the power of the mighty Audi engine.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
No, we're not. I'm definitely one-stopping. Or can we try and get a switch back off the exit? Stick with Alonso. Car on the outside always does better for some reason. There you go. Thank you. I'll get Behrman. We should be able to get Alonso as well. Will it be a curve? Will it be a grande move? Sorry, I should say through Curva Grande. At the inside line in towards the chicane. Piastri trying to scamper away. There we go. We've cleared Alonso as well. I mean, maybe Oscar's someone that we could work with in this race. I'm definitely not regretting having a little bit of extra win. Now I'm starting to get used to it. It's definitely rewarding. So it's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. What are we up to? Yeah, so we should be able to go to about lap 25. And then we'll go hard to the end. Alright, can we get a run on Piastri back in towards turn 1? It's always the thing, Morse, the AI is so bunched up at the start, it's always a mess here. I haven't played Assetto Corsa in quite a while at this point. Ugh! You menace, Oscar Piastri. Why do the AI do that so much on this game? Oh, seems like Norris now trying to fight his way through. I don't think we're losing anything to Leclerc, but I also don't really think we're gaining anything. You know what's really annoying as well, chat? Occasionally I can just get a bit of glare off my light through these sunglasses and it's bouncing right into my eye. No, I'm gonna go for that. Do not fancy risking that into there. I'll wait for turn 1. Oh, come on. Yeah, surely we'll get the drive now. Should be able to clear him.
We're going to box this lap, push
No, we are
hard
not.
on the in-lap.
So yeah, if the AI are 2-stopping him, we should have a really good chance. I don't think the 2-stop's going to be much slower here anyway, but I just do not want to risk it at the moment. The last thing I want to do is 2-stop whilst being far behind, and then the AI 1-stop. That would be a disaster. Hopefully we can get Oscar out of range, and we can go in pursuit of Gasly. That was not good. A little bit scrappy there, but we're definitely quicker than the guys in front.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
So, oh, Leclerc's in! So Leclerc is 2-stopping then, chat. That's wonderful news for us. So that might give us a chance to get back towards him. Russell stays out. Big G stays out. Will Sykes is in. Gasly also stays out though, so the AI very
Sauber
undecided.
drivers stopping now.
Who? Who, Mark? Oh, there you go. So Leclerc's still actually, he's got a whole pit stop opening after the first run. But if we can get in the range, that would be glorious. Yeah, that goes to show how good a first stint Leclerc's had here. He's pit and still come out ahead of us. But I gotta hope Gasly holds him up a bit. Whoa. Oh, that was bad, that was bad, that was bad. Oh, Leclerc, he's gonna get Pierre probably here. Now, might be the closest I get to Charles today. Yeah, there you go, Gasly basically lets him through.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.4
something there.
seconds.
No idea what. A little puff of smoke. One of them might have had a lock-up. Oh no, Big G's in.
Okay, Gabriel's in the pits. Gabriel is in the pits now.
So the AI are convinced to a 2-stop by the looks of it, apart from George. Will Gasly dive in? No, Gasly's opting to stay out as well. Well, we're going to be comfortably ahead of Bortoletto then, so maybe a podium is still doable today. We shall see. We're at 1/3 distance though at the end of this lap. I mean, it's just such an insanely quick race, isn't it? Yeah. Scard, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Easy does it. Just gotta keep nailing Apex's exits. Oh, we won't get in the range of Leclerc, sorry, of Gasly this time. Russell is definitely one-stopping, though. So I'm intrigued to see how Russell's going to fare. Yeah, I definitely want a podium still. Sorry, Leclerc even 19 flat. And that's without the slipstream. That's just how quick Charles Leclerc is here. Whoa. The other big thing as well, I've got to make sure I'm not burning up ERS in the wrong places. Or keep doing that. That's also annoying. Easy! Yeah, the goal is a podium. The goal is definitely a podium.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
Oh, come on, yeah. Need a couple more tenths. I feel like the early laps here are probably going to be the chaotic ones, and then most of this race is just going to be trying to grind. It's like trying to find a tenth of a second here and there. But we'll wait and see.
Okay, so leading our teammate by 9.8 seconds.
Bortoletto's probably going much quicker than me as well at the moment, I would assume. But I like that for Big G. Again, there should be a chance to take points out of Ferrari in the Constructors, but we shall see. Come on, we'll get the DRS this time. Yeah, surely, as long as I don't mess this up. You know what I said about Silverstone a couple of weeks ago? How that race against the AI feels like an online league race. Monza is definitely to a similar degree. It's not as bad, but it's definitely similar. It's just the unlimited battery the AI have access to. They're so good. Whoa. Come on, get the nose in. I mean, Leclerc at 18.8 by himself. A 118.8. That is mad.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Come on, yeah, let me through. Thank you. No. Oh, just roll off the brake slightly. Make sure we clear him. I'm happy to drag you along, Pierre, if you think you can stick with me. I don't mind that. As long as you don't keep looking for moves. That's the line we need through there. So I think even if... Yeah, well, George is definitely one-stopping, but I think Leclerc will still have it. I just think Leclerc's got too much speed here. I don't think we would be able to beat Leclerc in this race. Unless we get like a safety car or something a bit later on. That's a nice line for Ascari. That's what we need to be doing a bit more. Bortoletto, though, steadily picking off more cars. So good news for him. We are taking a little bit of time out of George, aren't we? Maybe Russell is still catchable by the end.
Gap to the car ahead, 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, Leclerc's just going to continue to extend that gap. So we're going to do 25 laps on the mediums, 28 on the hards. Again, this track shouldn't be that tyre limiting, but it is on this game. Look at that, already 50%. How is tyre wear worse here than Zandvoort? Zandvoort is all corners.
Okay, Nico, Gasly's behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
not going to be able to get that objective as well, because obviously we're going to pit before then. Yeah, the one stop is definitely going to be tight on tyre life, at least in this first stint. I feel like the hard should hang on a bit better, but definitely on this first stint. Oh, Russell's in? Okay. It's a weird time to pit. I'm intrigued to know what tyres he moves on to. Because that feels too early to still be one-stopping. Oh, he's going to hards, though.
Okay, the Sauber driver's in the pits.
Again, they're not. I can't work out what Russell's doing. I mean, 30 laps to the end, that doesn't seem impossible. But those tyres will not be fun. So Russell's come back out in 7 seconds back. We've got to try and just... I mean, yeah, I reckon he can go to the end, can't he? Bortoletto's got it. He probably can. So the AI can do crazy things on this game. Antonelli, new fastest lap. Love that for Kimi. We haven't finished P3 yet this season, chat. I've either finished first, second, or I think it was 14, wasn't it? So maybe today is the day. Oh, I think let's get a bit mixed up. That was a bad line through there. Yeah, I guess the big thing now will be how much will Bortoletto and Russell fight. If they really scrap it out with each other, that could hand us a lot of time throughout the rest of the afternoon. But obviously Bortoletto will peel in, probably just after lap 30. Leclerc might beat me by upwards of half a minute here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a warning then. Got away with that one though. So Gasly's in. So yeah, the AI, they are definitely still one-stopping. I'm just trying to take the hards a little bit further. So I might have to be a bit careful trying to cover off here, but I think we should be alright.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
24, 29, alright? Probably be okay, wouldn't it? We'll pit now, we'll try and cover off here. We'll go one lap early.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Yeah, tyre wear obviously is just getting very, very high. But we should be okay. Yeah, we're starting to lose a lot of ground to the likes of Russell, Bortoletto. Leclerc's obviously just sprinting away, so... Right, make sure I nail the pit lane entry. Oh, I broke way too early. Oh, and then still almost
Okay,
dead.
don't worry about that target for now. Let's just
I mean, I'm
focus
probably
on this
still
pit
going to be
stop.
ahead of Pierre, so I probably could still do that objective. But we'll wait and see. We shall see. Come on, nice clean tidy stop team.
Okay,
Hards
mate,
going
that's
on.
it. Go,
Wonderful
go, go.
news.
Perfect job
Sainz
from
and
you
Piastri
and
will
the crew
both have
there,
us.
mate. We're delighted with that.
Will we stay ahead of Pierre?
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for
yes, I
dangerous
think we
driving
will.
if you cross onto the track.
Wonderful. So we probably still could have got that objective. Are we going to keep him out of the range? I think just. Right, so we know what the gap is to Russell. That's what we've got to try and close down throughout the rest of this race. We know Bortoletto's got another pit stop, so it might be that I have to deny my teammate a podium. We shall wait and see. Oh, they feel wonderful. Through those first couple of corners. So much grip through the front now. Well, hopefully Piastri and Sainz are going to keep battling each other as well, but I don't think they should be much left around. Again, you never quite know how aggressive you can tip in the front. You can't serve 3 second penalties in the pits. 5 and 10s you can, 3s you cannot. That's something else as well I hope they fix for F1 27. Oh, no. Yeah, take the warning there. Yeah, so we're definitely quicker than George. And hopefully, of course, we'll be quicker than him right the way throughout now. But it's just a question of how much quicker. And say, if we can scamper away from Gasly, make sure that even if I make a little error, he's not a threat. Sainz and Piastri are absolutely going for it. Annoyingly, it doesn't seem like Bortoletto's got the speed to hang on to George, so he's not going to annoy him. No, you should always take the penalty. There's no incentive not to. Always take the penalty, the hangman.
Gap to your teammate ahead,
16 seconds to
seconds.
Bortoletto even. 19-1 that lap. So we're doing alright in terms of the lap time.
The car behind is dropping back by
Yeah,
about
we're just
3
inching
tenths
away
a lap.
from
Well
it.
done.
Yeah, that's good. Honestly, to be slightly quicker than the AI here feels like a bit of a win. Oop. Come on. I don't tend to do that many community races, just because they end up just being wreckfests, which is frustrating. Still worth taking the penalty. The only place I can think it might be different is Monaco.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.9 seconds.
So weird, you kind of take time out of the AI in chunks. It's normally when they do exactly that. Just go wheel to wheel through corners. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely going quicker than George. On the mini-map. Like, it's noticeable how much we've taken out of it.
Okay, Nico, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Come on, get back inside that range. Can't be long before the AI hit again. Got to be a few more laps for Leclerc. Oh, what are these two doing? Sainz and Piastri are really going for it down the end of the back straight. It'll give me the DRS again. Oh, again. Oscar having to be very, very decisive right at the last moment. That's cold. Oh, no. Didn't want to get another warning. Make sure we keep the DRS. Sainz should easily clear him back at turn 1. Get to the apex. Ooh. That inside curve through turn 2 is horrible as well. Always just wants to try and throw the inside wheel up. Go on. Can we get a run here? The outside. Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Okay, good
Hey,
work.
welcome in, Danny.
Great
I'm
pass.
doing well, mate. Oh, easy. Oh, Sainz, come on, go defensive. Go defensive. Because they'll let me through them. Wonderful. This could be a new PB. So 13 seconds to Bortoletto, 17 to George. I need pretty much a second out of George a lap to the end. I think that's optimistic. Yeah, unless Leclerc or George has a mechanical. Fastest lap.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Nico Hülkenberg. I think getting in their little scrap as well, though, was actually given sights and breathing room from Oscar, so you're welcome. Yeah, I need like 6/10 a lap out of George, wouldn't I? I think that's optimistic. I think Bortoletto might still get me by the end when you factor in the pen. There might not be a lot we can do there. I mean, Leclerc, though, is flying. He might be able to genuinely go sub 70. As long as we don't get a safety car or a red flag or anything. Leclerc is cooking, even on a 2-stop. He's so... I mean, he's almost lapped Hamilton. And we're only halfway through this race.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 13.9 seconds.
When is Big G going to pit? Yeah, I'm actually not giving anything on George. Gap's still high 17s. Again, it's just so weird the fact the AI suck at Spa. They're so good at Monza and Silverstone, two of the other high-speed circuits. But then they suck here and... Sorry, they suck at Spa and they suck at Vegas. Again, AI consistency on F1 25. It's a weird thing. It's a broken thing is what it is.
Oh, mate, great
Get
stuff.
that objective done so it's not distracting
that
me.
sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Yeah, I just think, I mean, Leclerc's just quicker than me. George, I think, is about the same speed. So, had we not had the spin maybe we could have hassled George, but I don't know. It would be difficult to tell. It might just be that I've ended up finishing potentially in the same spot I would anyway. Just
No
made the
need
race
to
more
worry about the
interesting.
tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
If we finish. That's the other big thing still, chat. A lot of you seem to believe I'm going to get a mechanical today. I thought you might get a mechanical today.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the
At the
car
moment,
behind.
car
Really
is
good
running
stuff.
fine. We are taking a bit out of Bortoletto, so this is working well. Exactly. Especially at this stage of the championship, we don't need to win every race. I did see both of the huge MotoGP crashes yesterday. They were some scary, scary accidents. Happy that both Zarco and Marquez are, I wouldn't quite say all okay, but it could have been a whole lot worse. So really, we're taking out a Bortoletto while I
Okay, so
hope to be
gap to
taking
the
out
car
George.
ahead, 12.2 seconds.
Oh, there you go. Leclerc's in, so it won't be long before Big G's in. So, I mean, could George still be a threat? Could George still actually win this thing? I don't know. Bortoletto's got past Leclerc. That will annoy Charles somewhat. Yeah, we
Right,
still
the
had
gap
no
to the teammate
DS.
ahead of us, 11.9
I've already done a
seconds.
couple of Forza Horizon 6 videos on my main channel. But I don't know for sure. I've got so many channels as it is. There's just so many things I want to do.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres.
Yes, I do
car
use
ahead
manual
now on the
shifting.
hard compound.
They're just two little flappy paddles on my wheel. So yeah, the fact that even after pitting onto fresher tyres than Charles, that gap did not come down throughout that second stint. Goes to show the pace of that Ferrari. AI is 110. We are running maxed out AI on this game. .105 on a controller is very good going. Right, will Big G peel in now? Yes. This is going to be a moment of truth time then.
Gabriel coming
How
in
big
for
is the
stop
gap
now.
going to be to Bortoletto? 20 laps to go. They're going to be back up into the podium places. Let's see what we can do. So Bortoletto going to be what, 12 seconds back. So obviously with that 3-second penalty, the gap's only really 9 seconds. So half a second a lap. That's what I can afford to lose to our teammate. Hopefully he and Gasly might scrap. Don't think it's going to be long before Leclerc jumps George though again. But yeah, Russell's actually going quicker than me. So we just don't have the speed against the top two. Setups are a big one when you get towards the higher AI level. Matt212 setups on YouTube. Yeah, I could do a few bits and pieces. Okay, Bortoletto's not really taking anything out of me that lap. I know he's trying to also get his tyres up, but maybe the AI's pace on the halves is all fairly linear. Yeah, Cole Palmer plays F1 25 quite a lot. Oh, yellows. No. Is my mind playing tricks on me? I'm wearing the sunglasses because Twitch chat need me. Oh, there you go. Leclerc's flying. He does not want to give George an opportunity. Leclerc is still flying along up at the front.
And gap to the car in front, 13.2 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 12.6 seconds.
Yeah, look, Bortoletto is not closing back in. I feel a bit sorry for Big G, because any chance at a podium at the moment seems to be very quickly evaporating. I definitely overfueled the car too much. We did not need that much extra fuel today. This afternoon I need to record some MotoGP. I need to record probably a couple of F1 videos as well. Very much an F1 heavy day. What about you, Matt? Just working? Got anything exciting planned this evening? Yeah, these hard tyres should take us to the end. Yeah, Leclerc is...
Okay, Leclerc's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
Leclerc is not going to give George the chance here, I don't think. I mean, I guess it would probably help me if George did win in the championship, but still. Next up in MotoGP, I think, is Misano. I think. But I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. No, not particularly, Langman. I kind of try and jump into stuff throughout the course of the week. I don't like to try and do too many videos from one series in a day. Otherwise, I feel they get quite repetitive. So I normally like to do a bit of everything each day, generally. Yeah, tyre wear on F125 is a little bit fun.
Okay, gap ahead, 14.6 seconds.
It's much, much better in the longer races. It doesn't quite scale in the shorter races very well. Alright, there, Leclerc under 4 behind George now. They are closing in. No, like I said earlier on, with like Porsche Cup and Ringmeister, because they're so popular all the time, I don't need to worry about doing it at a specific time. Supercars you do, but those series you don't need to. Although DTM is back this week, I'm pretty certain. Hey, no worries, Spy Crew. Have a good one, buddy. George is still pushing on well towards the end. And Big G now is starting to close in a bit more. I think for Big G, it will just be whether him and Pierre can work together. Because that could still be close by the end. It's also a question of how well our tyres hang on. Probably. Hey, Naru's Generic. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Leclerc now. He's still taking probably about a second a lap out of George. Don't think there's going to be a lot Mr. Russell can do. Don't think we're quite going to go sub 70, but again, I don't think we're going to be a million miles out.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I don't blame Charles wanting to win at Monza for Ferrari. I still find it insane that it's the only track that he's won IRL more than once. Now that Stratton 24 was hilarious. Look at that, 18 nuts. Yeah, Bortoletto's cooking now. Another 8/10 this last lap. There's definitely those guys at 2-stop now, their advantage is getting bigger. Yeah, 14 laps to go, still no mechanical. F1 Revs Club, welcome on in. And user data. Yeah, I think now our podium is going to depend on whether Bortoletto can get around Pierre. And how quickly he can get around him. But Leclerc and Russell have just been too fast today. Even if I kept it clean and tidy, we wouldn't have been able to match them. Leclerc! Yeah, I think George is also getting obviously a lot of DRS from that traffic. Oh, Big G, another half a second. And he might obviously get more if he can get around Pierre and time it well. Could he be an Audi battle for the final podium spot? Oh, we've got yellows. I think that's the Aston Martin of Alonso. He'd been having a really, really good day up to that point, but Fernando Alonso, I believe, going to be out. here at Monza. Huge scene for a man that, of course, was also won here for Ferrari. But it won't be happening. I mean, it's not going to be happening for Fernando anyway today, but he is out of it. Our first retirement of the day. See if we get any more. Whoa, well. Easy. Easy over those kills. Leclerc now 1 second behind George.
Yellow flag. Okay, gap to the car in front, 18.0 seconds.
Yep, there's Fernando's stricken car. Oh, Bortoletto now is in the DRS of Pierre as well. He's going to take a little bit more out of us. Oh, I don't know what's for tea tonight. Last 2 and 2 had to change around all our meals. Oh, don't get another warning. We go up to 6 seconds worth of pens, then I'm in real trouble. Yeah, I'll try not to spin on the last lap like I did in the last one. I guess that was penultimate lap, wasn't it? Easy. The 2026 regs, they've got their teething issues, but always when we get new regs in F1, they have teething issues. So it's not uncommon. I think they're trying to make tweaks so push them in the right direction, but we shall see. What? No. That was bad. Get back on the road. Oh, I've let Bortoletto close in so much. What's the gap going to be down to? Oh, it's down to 3. No. Oh, no. Yeah, what did I say about not spinning? Oops! I'd say again, I'm just impressed I didn't put that in a wall. I don't know how we got the front to bite again. This Audi will just occasionally try to punish me. Won't do it often, but when it does, it really tries. Leclerc still hasn't got round George. I mean, unless Bortoletto's tyres really hit the cliff right towards the end, I think, yeah, we're going to struggle to beat him. As soon as I say that, new fastest lap. Not going to give up, though, against Big G. Never know. He could just get one little bit of oversteer somewhere. Could go for a spin. You just don't know. Or, of course, he can just have more grip and traction than me and just keep driving up. That's also possible. Really, yeah, getting loose and lively through there. I mean, imagine if the AI could crash into each other and Leclerc and George took each other out. Think Leclerc's going to have him, though, through that final corner? Nope, not quite. We'll have the DRS back towards turn 1.
Leclerc's moved into first place.
Leclerc back to the point then. Hey, welcome in OC Productions. I'm doing alright, thank you, buddy. I hope you're well. Yeah, we'll see against Bortoletto what we can do. He's basically just gaining time on me at turn 1. Seems to be the only place on the entire lap. If we get good traction at that first corner, we can get a few tenths back. But then it's just the drive, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think Pierre's going to be a threat. I don't think we need to worry about him. Obviously, I'm not going to risk anything if Big G does get to us. With how many podiums we've had this season, I think it's safe to say he deserves one, but I'm also not just going to hand it to him. Going to make him work for it if I can. Oh, that's so close to a warning. When you get the line hooked up, though. Yeah, this is not over, chat. This is definitely not over. against Bortoletto. Might be if I make another error. 2.5 still. That gap is not coming down. Or we definitely can keep extending it back the right way. But again, Monza is just such a difficult track to absolutely nail. Just because of the RNG with the curves. You can see, it takes a couple of tenths out of us, we gain a couple of tenths back.
Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them.
So we just nail it. Well, not like that. Took way too much curve there. Oh no, chat, my TV's going to turn off. Ugh. Hopefully that'll have fixed it. Oh, come on. Hey, welcome in, Ben. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, see again this lap. You get one lap where Bortoletto doesn't take anything at you, and then the next one where you gains another half a second. The symbol on the halo, I'm pretty certain, is the German postal service.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 21.8 seconds.
1.8. Damn it. Need to lock in. No wheel spin, no issues. Perfect laps to the end. I hate that second chicane on this game. I mean, I've hated it on most of the F1 games in recent years. When are we going to get an updated Monza? Whoa! Hello. Back in trying to get a bit slidey now. Oh, that's a good one, Cactus. That's a very good one. And Nolan, welcome on in. See, again, if we absolutely get it bob on, we don't lose anything. It's just trying to get it bob on every time. That's the issue. Go. Easy. Yeah, Bortoletto, I think, is probably going to have me on the road. Never mind, post-race. Just don't think we can do anything against him. So I think, honestly, yeah, with that spin, we would have probably just had a lonely drive to P3. So as long as I don't now lose the title to Leclerc by 3 points, it's not going to make a world of difference. But Russell, to be fair, stayed a lot closer to Leclerc than I was expecting him to. Would have been intrigued to see what Leclerc could do on a one-stop.
We're trailing the car ahead by 20.9 seconds.
Kim Streams, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We've already done Zandvoort. Zandvoort was before this. Oh, there you go. Big G within a second. I mean, honestly, Monza, even a P4 against the AI, probably should be an achievement. Especially when you factor in the error early on and everything else. Oh no. Did not get the bike. Baku will... No, sorry, we're not doing Baku. Next one will be Singapore tomorrow. Oh, that's another warning. I mean, if we get a second pen now, I don't think it'll make much difference. We got the gap over Gasly. Wasn't that months ago? No. That happened ages ago, didn't it? Oh, is Big G gonna get us? Like I said, I'm not gonna fight him too hard for it. Here comes Bortoletto. As one Audi overtakes the other. We haven't seen that many times this season from Big G. But he's up onto the podium places, and hopefully he can drag me to the end. I mean, yeah, Bortoletto, myself and Gasly, we found ourselves in no man's land. I didn't realise there was 30 seconds back to Norris. Kind of lost track of gaps in this race. Oh, I can't understand. Whoa, brass. Easy. I don't believe you need PS Plus to run F1 23. You can play it offline. Whoa. Yeah, tyres are giving up. Yeah, streaming VODs are always enabled. I need to get better at posting stuff up on Matt212 VODs. I'll be there. Yeah, but I was going to post that one once we finished it. Good. Hey, no worries, Laser. Have a good one, buddy. Oh, no, that's second pen. Oh, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. I'd argue we draw more people into the next RV there. What, if I uploaded it onto Matt212 VODs? I'm not playing online. This is career mode. Yeah, I mean, we were destined for P4 for quite a while, to be fair. Especially with how much the top three got away. I mean, look at that. Hamilton is last. Leclerc's going to win this race, and Lewis Hamilton is last. I mean, he's had an absolute stinker of an afternoon, but even by Ferrari Hamilton standards, that's pretty painful. Yeah, Pierre's tyres have hit the cliff. Annoyingly, we're now starting to kick time out of Russell again. But I think that's probably helped by the slipstream off of Bortoletto. Yeah, the whole field is in a Ferrari sandwich. Oh, is Hamilton going to try and unlap himself? I really hope not. Give me a push, Lewis. Thank you. Wasn't actually expecting him to do it. Yeah, that even for Lewis, I mean, he's fourth in the championship, isn't he? Still, he's not having that bad a season. Oh, yeah, great. Lap down. Love that. Oh, and I guarantee now you get blue flags, won't you? So you have to let me back by. Absolute menace. I just want to get to the end. I don't want to lose time to Pierre. He shouldn't be there. He's a lap down. Neither should Hadjar. What are you doing? Out of the way! I hate the AI on this game. They just don't appreciate blue flags. And every time they do get blue flags, they just panic. Right, we'll leave Hamilton and Haddock to swap. Oh, we're not going to get a mechanical chat. I thought this was only lap 51. Wonderful. Another race, no mechanical failure. Beautiful. Well, we're not going to take points out of Leclerc in this one, though, annoyingly. Again, it seems like apart from the early run of this season, my inability to win 3 races in a row on this game is a curse that shall live on for the foreseeable future. Apart from that 5-race win streak. But last lap then, here at Monza.
Oh, great
This
stuff.
has
You hit
definitely
that
still
target.
been one of
Really
the
good
quickest
job.
Formula 1 Grand Prix
Okay,
of all
mate,
time.
it's the final lap of the race. Final
But
lap.
how quick will Leclerc have gone? Even though he's 2 stopped, he has absolutely dominated this one. Still got a decent gap over George Russell by the end of the afternoon. I said we're going to lose a bit of our buffer in the World Championship fight, but that's okay. With just 4 more races and a sprint to go, still going to have, what, about 55 points over Charles, so... Yeah, tyres are definitely giving up the ghost now, but... I think, yeah, I don't know whether the 1 or the 2 stop was the way to go today, because the AI, they have seemingly made it work quite nicely. Gasly's really dropped back towards the end, so that helps out with the penalties as well. But through the final corner, Charles Leclerc, he's going to once again win the Italian Grand Prix, keeps his championship hopes alive, in front of the adoring Tifosi as well. With Hamilton having an absolute stinker, though, it looks like, again, Audi going to take a couple of points out of Ferrari in the Constructors. Lewis Hamilton, a lap down, P18, a truly terrible afternoon for LH44. Through the final corner though, 2nd race of the year where we haven't finished on the podium, but honestly, this one still feels pretty good.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'm pretty happy with that from my point of view.
Yeah, I think honestly,
was
chat
pretty
P4 was
clean.
probably, maybe, like I said, we could have had a podium, but
well,
P4 was sensibly pretty good for us. What was the race time? That's what I'm intrigued by. Did Leclerc go sub 70?
What a drive! What a victory! He wins!
But that's
A great
sometimes what we got to do
team
towards the
victory
end of the
today,
season.
Crofty. That's the important bit here.
We've just got to
On
make sure
home
we get the
soil,
job done.
The drivers delivered, the team delivered as well.
Was it a good
To do
succulent
that in front
ramen
of
meal,
their
Rage Bait?
home support really means a lot to them.
I'm tired, man.
And it's time for that special moment for our special 3
Yeah,
today.
how do we feel
The
about that,
podium
though, chat?
awaits our top 3
Morning
finishers.
stream of F1.
And
How
that
did we
is
find it?
a fabulous win. And the top step
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
gonna need a
podium
nap.
for
Need to lie down
Charles
for an hour.
Leclerc.
1.5 kilos of noodles. That's mad. Fair play to you. AI's strongest track, probably Hungary. AI's weakest track, Monaco. A Hungary or Silverstone for the AI. Yeah, Big G podium. We like seeing that for Bortoletto. I think, did he get a podium here last year? I can't remember.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula 1
okay.
action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, there we are then. 70 minutes, 49 seconds for Leclerc. I reckon he could have probably found, had he stopped, maybe another 10 seconds or so. So I don't think the sub 70 was going to be doable today for anybody. But maybe with a completely maxed out car, if you're in like a completely maxed out McLaren or Ferrari, maybe sub 70 is doable. Maybe sub 70 is doable in this series. But 71 minutes for an entire Formula 1 Grand Prix easily still smashes the IRR record as well, which is pretty good going. Charles Leclerc, though, takes the victory ahead of Russell and Bortoletto, so top 3 on the grid. Exactly the top 3 come the checkered flag. P4, though, considering we started 7th and we had a spin early on, so we were at the back. Like I said, as recovery drives go, that one went rather well. Gasly ahead of Norris, Piastri, and then Verstappen, Sainz and Albon rounding out the top 10, so a bit disappointed that Carlos Sainz's pace seemingly fell apart. And Hamilton did claim fastest lap, which is very little solace when he finishes P18, when his teammates gone on to win a Grand Prix. What does that do to the World Championship? Well, it means now I'll get 55 points, and it is officially a 2-car championship now. 108 points still available. Lando Norris 123 points back, so he is out of it. Hamilton is out of it. Carlos Sainz out of it. Constructors-wise, though, that is still at least I think it's still technically 4 teams could win that one. Although Williams would need to 1-2 everywhere. And hope that obviously Ferrari don't score. We take 2 points out of them, though, again. So hopefully Big G is going to be able to maintain some momentum towards the end of the campaign. Thank you all, though, so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And we'll be back very soon out at Singapore. Oh, there we go, chat. There we go. I want to see what Hamilton did lap 1. I'd almost forgot about that. What did Hamilton do early on there? Because I think that kind of set the tone for his race. Do we think more morning streams work? I'm probably going to do Singapore tomorrow morning, but I'm going to start it an hour later. Because I'm only going to do the one race. So what did Hamilton do? Seems fairly sensible at the moment. Bit of Constantina up. Did he overtake under yellows or something? I think he overtook under yellows, didn't he? I think that's what did him in. Let's have a look. Race director, incidents. Hamilton. Oh no, it was lap 4. What did Hamilton do lap 4 then? So there were yellows. It was my spin and he just got ahead of Antonelli. So Antonelli just got ahead of him. And then he got back ahead of Antonelli. Because there you can see me down at turn 1. Shocking. Shocking. Lewis Hamilton. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted, chat. Did I save the replay? I think I did. Yeah, I enjoyed that for an early stream. I enjoyed that for an early one. That was good fun. Exclusive cars in Chennai. Welcome on in. Oh, look at how much rating I lose from that. Shocking. I can't gain anything anywhere. So it'll be a miracle if we stay 99 rated. Well, we'll see if there's anything exciting, chat, before I wrap up quickly. I'll make sure I throw up a rate. I don't know who's live. I assume not many people are live at this time of the morning. I am definitely not Oscar Piastri. I talk far too much to be Oscar Piastri. Let's have a look. Anything else? Just got a lot of R&D. Don't think we've got anything else at the moment. So that's all alright. Regulation changes, obviously, I think we already know about those for next season. Yeah, there we go. Powertrain and durability. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, I think we're all wrapped up, chat. I think we're all wrapped up. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm going to end the short format stream there so I don't forget. And we'll drop some in a raid over on Twitch. But like I said, we should be back live tomorrow morning. 9 AM, though. I'm going to go live an hour later. Oh, I shouldn't have closed down El Gato. Oopsie poopsie. Who's live on Twitch, chat? Anybody live? Let's have a look. Anybody that I'm following? No, by the looks of it. Anybody playing F1? Let's have a look. Who's live on F1? It's just leagues, isn't it, I bet, this time. Someone's doing open lobbies, but he's German. We'll rate this guy. Wogjet69. What an interesting name. Right. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, that was a fun experiment. We'll definitely be doing that one a bit more. But look after yourselves. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything too stupid. Hopefully, I'll see you back all here tomorrow morning. Nice and early once again. But yeah, we'll hopefully try and win the Singapore Grand Prix.